live.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Tales from My Wife's Son. This episode entitled Blood and Soil, for reasons that will become apparent, and please don't put me on a watch list.
Too
A
late.
month has passed since the events that rendered barren a swathe of land to the Isles South. The teeth of winter digging into the rotting flesh of the land. Punchy's remains a woman busy building with clients, be they seeking food, board or flesh. Scent of cooking meat, the rendering of yellow fat of cows and crisping of scored flesh of owls is undercut by a bitter odour that lingers at the back of your throats and somewhat spoils the wintry atmosphere. But regardless, the ground seems to bubble with an undercurrent of industry, with the crisp yeast scent of brewing alcohol, of the myriad cooks plying their trade, and the beckoning tendrils of perfume of the courtesans on the upper floors. Last week, your employees, good as they have been to you, returned successful from an excursion to the east, bringing with them foreign technologies, wild tales, and scars that seem to run deeper than their own flesh could articulate, judging by the strange unfocusing of their eyes when they contacted yours. Well, you find yourselves, once again, back at your establishment, somewhat revamped, with a new guard tower, walls for protection, finally getting rid of the shed of
Partially in the center of the courtyard.
Never forget it.
Rest in spaghetti. Yeah.
Ripperoni. Pepperoni.
Alright. In any case, fucking right, cool. Back again. We've been sitting about for a month with our thumbs up our arses, doing bugger and all. Duck, Manibba, how goes the drug production? We need cash.
Net neutrality. Oh wait, wrong stream. Well, I made a lot of drugs. About what was the bill? About 10,000 gold.
Yep. 5,000 gold pieces worth of ingredients became 10,000 gold pieces worth of raw drugs. Any preference as to your poison?
A 420 blaze heroin style.
Black tar it is.
Nice.
Crocodile.
Oh god, gee. Oof.
Yes, crocodile. It's crocodile now.
Right,
Okay.
every motherfucker get to the front door. Ba-da-ba. Why are her horns bigger than mine? I'm not okay with this.
Because yours aren't horns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yours like a head crest.
Oh.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is a hate crime.
What's hate crime?
Horned helm.
Right, who bitch this is? What's happening?
Oh, fuck you. How dare you call me a bitch?
What are you doing here?
Shoot this motherfucker. No.
You here to drink? You looking for work? What's the deal?
Definitely here to drink. I could desperately use a drink. But perhaps some work as well.
Alright, well, we're heading out to do the drug deal, so we can't interview at the moment, so just come with and fucking... If you do good, you get the job. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm
That's
always interested in a good illicit drug deal.
Discreet.jpg.
You see, there's a problem. It's not illicit. It's perfectly legal on this island to sell drugs.
Motherfucker, we have a fucking George Soros incarnate. We've got a fucking vampiric bin and we're a communist
Where?
robot. You're the fucking plague of famine in the IRA. This bitch is fucking staticky and no shit like that. And I'm a vampire crystal for the fucking space prison. Fuck, shut up, whatever. We're going for
Like, how did you know her abilities? I'm confused.
I don't know. It's
I'm more worried that how
She has an
how you can
electrifying
say-
personality. Get fucked. Let's go.
But she hasn't made a conversation. I'm confused.
I don't care. She's coming. Let's go. Like I said, we've no good time. I want to sell drugs. I want money. Let's go.
Fuck drugs, make bitches. Got it.
She can tell us about
Everyone
herself
in
on
the
way.
bar just kind of looks confused, long since too drunk to care as to what Knucker rambles on about.
I ain't killed anybody in too long. I want to fucking go. Come on.
You have done nothing but kill people during the downturn. You're a fucking vampire.
That ain't business. That's fucking. How many breads have you eaten in your life? Fuck off. You don't know me. Butcher
I've
me.
I have been
consumed at
investing
least
money
5
during
breads.
downtime. I'm happier than ever.
There's a fucking tower. There's a fucking Lee Harvey Oswald tower outside you can use in a pinch. I suppose more of a Whitman tower, but
Alright.
either or.
Oh, you motherfuckers get down here. Let's go. Aiden can tell us what fucking she does in the way.
I'm not moving out of protest.
Move.
Also because the scene's going to transition anyway, so I'm just going to wait.
No, I'm going to intentionally not do it now. Just to fuck with you.
Duck.
Start fucking. I'm gonna
Come
start
on.
launching fucking blade beams.
I get on
Well,
my.
are you going to tell me what place you're going to sell it?
The drug place.
Well, you know what? I forgot something. Bell,
Where are all the hot places, Daddy-O?
Bell,
I have a preamble for this.
Bell, where am I selling? Bell, where are you?
You have seen very little of Vilmond lately. And
Find our
his,
drug
tiny,
addict
his
location.
tiny little corner of the grounds hasn't seen any visitors. Like as far as memory goes, really, throughout your quiet month.
What the fuck does Bell even live?
During this time, like the few times you've seen him, the platitudes he usually paid towards you as his employer had kind of given way to him just eagerly seeking out isolation, and eventually just complete isolation from you entirely. Like you have not seen him in days.
Oh fuck. Where's Bell's wee corner in the map?
It's one of the subterranean rooms.
Oh.
It's reached by a crawl space on the second floor.
Ah, fuck. Alright, change of plan. We're gonna go find out what the fuck happened to Bill, because Bill knows where we sell the drugs.
Alternatively, there is also a route inside the security room.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go in the security room.
Generally speaking, it is actually quite difficult to find your way down there. However, given the
Give the tire build it.
given that recent events have led to the layout of the various crawl spaces being somewhat revealed in the short term, it doesn't take you too long to find your way there.
Oh, so I'm a bit confused. Are you going to serve me booze? Or am I selling drugs with you? If I come with you, you provide me with free alcohol?
Yes, fucking whatever. You know what? I go over, I fucking grab a big old flask of ale. I hand it to Aiden, and that's fine. Help me find my.
Okay, as long as there's a booze involved. All right.
Aiden, a large bottle of something blue and luminous glistens beckoningly on the shelf. You've never seen
Like
that.
hard shit, though.
You've not seen that color in alcohol before. Like bluer than Curacao blue.
More of a Romulan ale.
Yeah.
So it's WKD basically.
Yeah.
Got it.
Fun fact: when this item turned up in the LARP I used to be at, it was literally fizz repped by WKD. Sits there, covered in a thin layer of dust. Something having scorched most of the label away.
So, again, I'm sorry because I'm new to this. Can I try to perceive what this is? Or I just have no idea?
Taking a closer look at it wouldn't even require a roll. It has a very simple label. It's an old piece of scroll wrapped around it, fixed in place with some kind of old animal glue, and the word "crack" is written across it. K-R-A-K.
Well, that sounds like some serious shit. Am I being offered this, or am I stealing it? Is this what you're offering me, or am I just taking it off of the shelf?
It's
Can I just-
on the shelf in a fairly prominent position. but it's complete. It hasn't got any guarding. It hasn't got a price on it. In fact, what prices on like could be associated with it? Read simply 0.
Oh well, fuck then. I'll take the crack if no one's looking or cares.
Those few who pay attention from the patrons just kind of flinch at it being moved. They that look in someone's eyes when they give like, how to put it? When you see someone using a flamethrower in a video game and you don't trust them, that's the kind of reaction they have to this bottle being moved.
Oh, okay.
They're reacting like you're about to violate the NAP.
Duck, how's the crack?
How's the crack, boy?
Fucking, I should never have fucking brought this into the setting with a fucking Corkonian on the goddamn group. The sooner we can replace Duck with Razor Fist, the better.
I'm not going unless you get Braving Rune instead of me.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think he'll play degenerate games.
Looking like Magical Rail.
It is if he's replacing someone who isn't white.
What?
So shall we go to the underground room to look for our main assistant?
Yep. Aiden blagged the ball, yeah.
Aiden, let's put it this way. As the others are going into the security room and you're standing on the outside, looking through the glass of the bottle and its blue liquid within, you can still see them behind the wall through the liquid.
Oh, okay. That's strange.
When it's like jostled slightly, it almost looks like the liquid is tearing away at the matter of the wall, though it has no effect outside of the image within the liquid.
All right, I guess that's pretty interesting. I guess I'll just continue to try to figure out what these people are doing, because I just came in here for a drink, and already this has gone in an interesting direction.
Your organized crime sensors are tingling. Let's put it that way. All the patrons kind of just act like they don't see it, or like it's the most normal thing in the world.
All right.
And considering the clientele and the staff, it's one of those weird things. It's a forest for the trees scenario. But the security room has been left open, and you have been invited to come along.
All right. I guess I'm still trying just to get a regular drink, so I guess I'll follow along.
I know, I gave you one. Before,
Okay.
And then I fucking stormed off to go locate Bill.
Oh, by whatever it was, I downed it, by the way.
Hey.
It's good quality local ale. It's got a very strange acidity to it you're not used to in ale bar, unless you are yourself local.
I swear to God, if I go down here and Bill's left all these fucking corpses and shit like that laying about the place and we lose our fucking health and safety fucking license, I'm gonna be...
When have you ever known Vilmund to leave a corpse?
Yeah, exactly. He's a.
Even when you locked him in a fucking cage with like 8 of them, he didn't leave one.
Don't think he left bones as well.
You're expecting a fat kid to leave cakes in a shop.
To be fair, you did leave the fucking... We did leave that corpse in the freezer for quite a long time.
What one?
No, we left some corpses in the freezer that Bill didn't eat.
Well, they're leftovers, aren't they? I mean, eventually they go bad. You know, you got to give the man a little bit of credit.
Well,
he's not just.
Wasn't it the guy who, like, Duck killed his dog? Wasn't it his corpse we left in the freezer?
I didn't kill his dog.
I don't keep
He
track of that.
assumed I killed his dog.
If you kill someone's
I
dog,
didn't
do
kill
you
The
violate
one
the
left
NAP?
in the freezer was the one that
you gave
Lozzie
it a
brought back
piece
from the
of meat.
desert.
You gave it a piece of meat with a bomb in it.
And Punchy killed it before it went off.
Well, I'm sorry, Yoshikage Kira, that your bomb didn't go off to fucking Stray Cat. Fuck you. The dog did nothing wrong.
Deadly boy has no weaknesses. Right, Basement time, let's go.
Strangely, you're not actually alone down here. On your way down, you run into two fairly burly local labourers who are in the midst of towing a very large crate down the stairs.
All right, boys. Have you seen the boss? Yeah, well, the guy that probably hired you to do this, beard, eye patch, smells like human flesh. You know.
And then they just kind of move smoothly down the stairs. They almost glide. It's bizarre seeing kind of strange monolithic grace from such large creatures.
I roll perception to check that crate if there's anything on it.
Fragile. Magical.
Are gentlemen
In
slightly
big letters.
orcish in nature?
They don't appear to be orcish, though they are stocky.
It's
On a dark night, you can mistake them for dwarves, were it not for the fact they're 6 foot tall.
Somebody want to roll knowledge local and try and get an idea of what they're doing. I mean, we do own the place. You think we'd have an idea of what
Actually,
they're doing?
Wait, I'll roll an Arcana. Anything about the chest or crate becomes apparent?
It's a regular storage chest, though it is very, very padded. Like, it's designed to transport something mid-wage antique. These are the kinds of crates you see at auction houses.
If I had to guess,
In
I'd
fact-
say.
In
Oh,
fact,
sorry.
on the side of the crate, it does read Hillmore Auctions. You may remember Mr. Hillmore as one of the deputies you dealt with earlier. The round gentleman, shall we say.
Was the one with the haunted mansion we killed?
Oh, that was... I'm always forever forgetting his name, but...
Yeah, me too. If it's not the same, it's okay.
No, Shimon Hillmore is not the same as... name fucking excuse me.
It doesn't
Well,
matter. They all look the same anyway.
Kodre.
Kodre. Yeah, I reckon it's probably like fucking a current crate of like the bits of the siege weapon that we're still mining to this day. You know.
It doesn't seem that heavy. Unless they are very, very strong, and this is indeed filled to bursting with giant slab of crystal, it doesn't make the right noises to be that. And a slab of that crystal this large would be most like punchy with a struck to the left.
Good job on the roll, Duck.
It
So
could
what
just
do you
be
think,
fragile.
boys?
Alright,
It
I
is,
whip out-
it is literally labelled fragile.
What
I
do you
whip
reckon,
out
boys?
my revolver and I open it up.
Why are you?
Now,
gonna
I
shoot
must stress, do you mean open up as in to break open the action in order to access the bullets, or do you mean open up as in to open up fire?
I'm not going to shoot it. My revolver's one-handed. I'll hold it in one hand.
Didn't they go downstairs?
I tell Duck to stop and not touch the stuff that is going downstairs. Do not
Oh, it's-
fuck up the
well,
stuff that is going downstairs.
Shit. Well, if I shoot them, it'll go downstairs faster.
If I shoot you, you will go down faster.
Oh, wrecked! Yeah, just go get some aloe vera for this boy. He's burned.
If you do pull out a gun, they will regard you with a sort of weird bemusement.
Alright, well,
And they seem to converse in a local patois that you don't understand.
alright, well,
1 second.
I'm-
I've got this. I've got this. I take an extract of tongues I just prepared.
Okay, it translates badly into a faux Americans. Look at this fucking guy! Look at this fucking job! Look at this fucking piece.
Alright, well, before Duck does something
I-
stupid,
No. I just want to reply back in their tongue. You are the stupidest, blackest,
Oh,
and it just cuts off there.
oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna pop diplomacy, and remember, I can speak any language. 2, still get a 29. Get fucked. Broken vampiric charisma, get fucked. And so yeah, I basically converse with them in their heads, and I basically say, look, Me and the boys here, we're your employers. Can you tell
There's a
us
woman.
what's in that chest and what's in that crate and what you're doing with it, please?
They reply, almost only to give to customer.
And who is the customer?
He kind of motions downstairs and covers one eye, which is impressive considering he's still holding the crate. So he's now holding this thing one-handed.
Okay, so you're taking it to Bill then. Fair enough.
That's
Alright,
it.
well. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just follow these guys then. What do you think, guys? Unless you have got some other plans. Hit me up. You know?
Can I just turn into mist and just look in there?
No, let's just go downstairs and.
How do you see when you become mist?
Science.
Okay. Fair enough. Nanomachine, son.
No, look, mate. I'm not here to write.
As you
the
turn
rules.
to mist, your vision turns foggy.
I can't see anything. This seems pretty bad. We want this. No, as far as I'm aware, I can just turn into. I should, as long as there's like a seam in the crate, I should be able to look inside of it or go inside and look.
Okay. So as you drift into the crate, I suppose would be the best term.
Yeah.
The look of discomfort on the labourers' faces grows from like bemusement at Seamus into like straight up perturbation. Like they don't know what's going on. As far as they're concerned, they've just seen a small waste paper basket turn into fucking fog.
Look, they're fucking small brained. I don't need to know. I know what they think. To be honest.
I just tell them, look, don't worry about it. You know, fucking, look, you know. Look, I imagine you know what the sort of things we've done in the stories about this place. Don't worry about it.
That does nothing to reassure them whatsoever. In fact,
Fuck
that
it.
probably exacerbates.
45 diplomacy, they're fine.
I feel like you're leaning on your statistical advantages here. To make up for the fact you're really shit at coordinating.
Just some guy goes to punch you.
They seem somewhat. They seem to take it in stride somewhat and continue to just take the crate down the stairs.
So what's in the crate then?
Inside the crate is a very nice looking, like almost like a chalet, like the kind of lounge you'd see in like old Roman villas, all in like carefully carved mahogany with red, almost velveteen padding.
So what? It's like a little
It's
model.
all very nicely made. You know, it's full sized. It's basically a settee.
Oh, it's settee. Right, I was about to say. I thought there was like a full thing. Oh, it's a fair enough. Oh, it's a full room. I was like, what?
But it's got a very bizarre sensation around it when you come into contact with it. It makes everything around you seem less real.
It's a weed chair.
Oh god,
It's
gonna
a
be made
herb.
of people or something. Fucking Bill's going like full John Wayne Gacy or some shit. I
It's
take
like-
it you'd relay the information to us, yeah?
No. I just want to see what happens.
Oh, fair enough. Brilliant.
There you go. I'm done. Vape. I deactivate I leave and deactivate the vape power. I just.
Okay.
Great. The fart of
They
chaos.
go up to
Excellent.
the door, which is now a very heavy duty looking like steel reinforced door. It wasn't like that last time you came down here. Last time you came down here, it was a fairly plain oak door. Now it's crisscrossed with steel bars, and in some places it appears to be adamantine reinforcements. They knock once, pause 3 times, pause twice, pause once. The door snaps open, just a crack, just enough to bring the chain lock to its extremity. And what's forth from here? It's bizarre. It's both a deep chill and this heavy, kind of smothering heat, and a smell like half a barber's surgeon, half the heavy incense of a major's shop. They don't seem phased, but the stench to you is smothering. It's like It feels like someone's placed a bag over your head.
Just gonna turn off nose.
How much it... Even with that turned off, the smell almost seems to crawl up your nostrils, or what passes for them, to your olfactory neurons.
Alright, I'm waiting the door up. So yeah,
Should have removed these.
Bill, what are you up to? I'm very interested in what you've got going on down here. You want
I
to,
am very
you want to
concerned.
shoot-
What are you going down there?
The door snaps closed. There's a... Then it seems to drift open by itself.
Okay. Anybody want to perceive?
No,
Yeah.
I just go downstairs.
I'll
don't
perceive.
Something ushers in the labourers.
Okay. Fuck it, I take it we follow after them. That's alright with everybody.
Sent me to follow.
Alright, and we go.
When you reach the threshold, something attempts to snap the door shut.
I catch it with my hand.
As your hand touches the door, where are you grabbing it, by the way? The handle, or just on the wood of the door? The
Well,
regular frame?
as I'm reaching it there, I just grab it by the actual top of the door. I hold my hand out and
It's-
grab the fucking door.
It's almost painfully hot to the touch.
Mm.
Yeah, this is on the interior. On the exterior, there's actually the rime of frost. It seems to be this constant barrage of heat and cold.
Okay.
And the room is... There's a low mist that kind of hangs around at floor level. That you can see kind of drifting around your feet.
Do I need to roll a stop the door? Like a strength check or something?
No. Doesn't seem to resist once you stop it.
Alright, cool. Right, well, I move to pull the door wide open so that the rest of my compadres can follow me through.
The smell that hits you is beyond description.
Well, I just stop breathing.
Just stop breathing.
I don't breathe. I'm a vampire. I'm fucking dead.
I pinch my nose and hold my breath.
We're famine, says Doc.
The labourers lay down the crate. Someone behind... You know the four-poster beds with the kind of veils?
Yeah.
The long, like, floor-to-ceiling veils? A silhouette within their motions, and they pry open the crate along each side, revealing the very nicely made Shea-like lounger. Another motion of the hand of the silhouette, and the labourers leave. Just quietly, just shimming their way around you, just to not really come into contact with any of you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I announce to the silhouette, is that you, Bill?
All you hear is a gargled.
Okay. Telekinesis.
Sounds like
Yes.
some good shit, fam.
I tried talking to him in my head, like to the head. Like, hello, anybody there?
All you can get through is just leave me to this. I'll sort it out. I have all I need. Give me 15 minutes.
I quickly asked Bill, does he need the labourers?
No, it's led them out.
Okay, are they still here or have they left?
They are in the process of leaving. One is taking his time on the way out as he's trying to get a beer.
I turn around to them just as they're leaving, and I unleash my apocalyptic fear on them. This is for making fun of me, big boy.
He just stands still and has a medicine just all over him.
What's the DC on that?
Apocalypse. Will save. It's a will save.
What's the DC?
DC. It's charisma based, so I think it's. From what I'm getting, it should be my charisma, which is +1. I'm thinking.
It's usually like level. So half. It's usually like 10 plus half level plus charisma mod.
10 plus 4 plus charisma father. 15.
I'll double check that because
Yeah.
these things do. Okay. Okay. I remind. Okay. Any living creature within 100 feet has to make a will save. We'll be shaking for an hour.
Nah, fam.
Will save against what?
Okay.
Against
Let's
fear?
see. Yeah.
So here is the funny thing. I have immunity to fear, and all allies within 30 feet are immune to fear effects.
Oh,
Also, it's
no.
grand then. It's
And-
grand then. It's grand then.
Yeah, and me and Mud are immune to fear as well, I think. Well,
I'm
partly
double.
because he's a robot and because we're vampires.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
also true,
believe
yeah.
the DC is 10 plus half. It's 15.
I'm perfectly
Alright.
immune to your shit, fam.
They just look at you funny and leave.
What
Oh.
about you, Aiden? Are you immune to fear?
Nope. So, yeah, I have to. Okay. I still
Yeah.
don't know how to use this. Sorry.
Yeah, just either type the /R thing or whatever, or click the dice on the left, and then take your will modifier and just roll d20 plus your will modifier.
I feel kind of like I'm having a bit of performance issues here.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to use my apocalyptic fear completely unaware that it's charisma based and I have the charisma of a fucking potato.
I just pictured that you're doing a scary face while swinging your potato in a sack ground, going "Ooh, ooh, shillelagh, ooh, don't try
Well,
and steal me."
That's actually a pass, weirdly.
Well, if they're farm labourers, I'll fuck them up.
Oh,
We
that
don't
was a bit
farm.
harsh.
Don't fuck up our farm. It makes us money. Please don't fuck up the farm. We use it to breed drugs.
Oh, please don't fuck up the farms as the man who fucked up every farm in the south of the island.
I didn't do that.
Didn't help.
Well, it wasn't my fault there was a chicken Tarrasque. I didn't make a chicken Tarrasque.
Yeah, Hayden, you successfully resist the effects of the fear. There's a very bizarre sensation that washes over you as this, like, what can I describe as an Irish man, like, wielding a potato in a sock, just attempts to be menacing.
You,
And this
you-
bizarre magical sensation that tries to creep into your mind, but doesn't really get very far.
you feel a sensation of 1,000 potatoes crying out in terror, and then suddenly silence.
It's the sensation of not having chips today.
Okay, anybody else want to do something about Bill here? Because for what I can tell, that's him. He says he wants 15 minutes, but it's up to you guys. What do you think?
Let the man get his dick sucked. Just leave him to it.
Yes, let's wait 15 minutes and come back.
Alright, fair enough. Bill, we're going to head up to the bar. I'll be waiting for you there in 15 minutes. Please hurry up. Right, fuck it, let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
There is a lot of shuffling that occurs as you leave the room.
Alright, fuck it, let's go grab a drink. Yeah, I give the new girl another drink. So, new girl, tell us about yourself.
Is this sexual harassment?
Yeah, that would be good. To
Giving someone a beer is not sexual harassment.
Let me just check the guidelines. I just want to check
I
because I
didn't
don't want to get.
consent, technically.
Yeah, okay.
I
Although I
didn't
am.
consent to
I
this
didn't
minute.
stuff it down her throat, I just handed her a drink and it's clear
Excuse
she
me,
wants
Mr.
it.
Pathfinder.
That
I would
doesn't
like
help.
to report
It's clear she
some
wants it.
sexual harassment.
Okay. Yeah,
Please
it's clear I
do.
want it. Alright, that'll hold up well in court.
I don't know.
She looked like she wanted it. Is the quote that we have
Look,
on
you
file.
better take the beer, otherwise, like, fucking, you're never going to be able to work anywhere
He
else
then-
again, and you'll only ever be able to work under me, do you understand?
He then threatened in what I assume was some kind of fucking Scottish English, but I am unaware.
You nearly said Irish.
I almost did, but I dodged it.
The Scottish Irish.
Look, I'm dyslexic when I'm writing. It's fine.
Scots Irish is a thing. Do not bring it up around really
Non-Angloid.
hardcore-
There you go.
Yeah.
I got it. I don't worry. There's no confusion. There.
I'm an Ulster Scot. No.
Oh no, that's an insult. Come on, let's not be mean.
Oh god.
There
Alright,
exists.
well, I pour myself a fucking tankard of ale or whatever, and I take out a wee fucking vial of blood and just dump it in there. Get a wee stop. So, what do you do? What's your skills? What can you bring to the table?
Well, I'm a skald, and I am also a sully, which means there will be no hand holding in these parts, because I'm basically part electricity.
Okay then.
What the question?
Lightning is just crackling off of her.
I'll have you know that hand holding is already banned in Punchies because that's not safe for work.
Can we get
Yes,
some kind of
no,
like?
not allowed. It's very lewd. I don't appreciate it.
Can we get some kind of anti-static system going? I feel like that would be helpful. Thank you. I kind of not feeling the vibes, to be honest.
Make sure you
My
wear.
armor is anti-static.
We need to get a rubber comfort blanket.
You need to get
He
more
just
rubber.
covers himself in.
I just need to be wearing just a giant condom. I got it.
No, it's basically, like a flag that hunch himself all over Trump, some shit like that. Basically, that's
I'm gonna have to wear an anti-static burqa. Oh god.
Well, it sounds like it'll be useful. Enjoy your drink. We're just waiting for the fucking. What do we even call Bill? The custodian of the fucking IRA to fucking turn up.
caretaker. Poor
Yeah.
caretaker. It seems his duties have affected him. If I got that right.
So what you guys been up to in the month downtime?
I just point my finger at the tower and the walls and tell that.
I was wondering where that came from. to be quite honest.
Yeah, I decided that we needed more protection to this place due to raids and attacks and more sieges.
How's that blood bank going, Mud?
I've been doing science. That is all.
Fair enough. How about you, Seamus? What's the crack, boyo?
Is that racist?
That is quite racist, I'll have you know. My people are a proud people.
Despite everything.
Excuse me, I'm from Cork, not the rest of it.
Oh, famined! Oh, nice.
Don't make me unleash another apocalyptic fear and scare a nearby farm peasant.
Just some unknown guy just walking around, just shits his pants. He's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
the herald of the horseman of famine here, who unleashes his magical might, all the power of a wet fart in a bus shelter.
I just summon my horse and just sit quietly in the middle of Punchies on a famine
no.
unicorn.
I don't think you want to keep a horse in the same building as Vilmund.
It's not physical.
It
horse
doesn't matter.
A horse gets teleported into a bar. Nucky asks, why the long face?
I quickly put away the horse.
Done. Get fucked.
You're the one with the fucking horse mask.
Don't mention the horse mask.
Was that racist?
No. Because you're a
You're wearing a
human.
fucking horse mask.
I used to
You're-
be part horse.
Doesn't matter now, Talcum X.
Fucking plastic horse. Fucking hell.
You're in fucking horse face, literally.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not a horse face anymore. I fucking resurrected for the dead. A lot of good people had to die.
So what you're saying
Right
is
again.
you're a horse trapped in a man's body.
Well, I'm a horseman trapped in a man's body.
On all levels except the physical, I'm a knuckle of thee.
Pretty much.
CR9s into the distance.
I heard you on all levels except the fiscal year.
Has that been 15 minutes?
Oh my god, that's so fucking absolute shit.
Yeah, I think it has been 50 minutes.
After a while, Vilmund drags himself up the stairs. He's seen better days. You know Crocodile Face?
Oh god.
He's wearing pretty heavy clothing. He's bundled up as best he can, but there's some. You can't see anything, but you can tell nothing good's happening underneath that clothing.
Our resident doctors, you want to go and fucking.
The
investigate
resident
what's wrong
doctors
with
are the reason he can walk.
Oh shit, Bill. That ritual did not go well, did it not?
He's kind of utters out kind of another strangled groan. Roll me perception checks, people.
Yeah, yeet.
him? Fuck. Perception. Oi.
That should be fine.
There is a weapon on his back. It's wrapped up in the same cloth he's been wearing, but it's there nonetheless.
Nice.
I am fucking clueless.
He's carrying what appears to be a longsword. It's difficult to tell underneath the cloth wrap. But the shape indicates a longsword.
Not like you to carry like proper weapons, Bill. You normally use a lot of improvised shit. What's the deal?
Necessity.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking. It sounds like you got a bit of a sore throat there. Fucking, I motion for one of the waitresses to get him a drink, and also I'm just gonna
Hot
open
tea. God damn it.
I'm just gonna open up the fucking brainwaves between everybody here and Bill so that he can just talk normally. If that's okay. Yeah. I'm sure he appreciates it. Alright, Bill, what's wrong with you?
It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Christ. He's feeling a bit ill. Just asking what's wrong with him.
I did. That's what I said. But
I'm being facetious.
I motioned for him to get a nice drink for one of the waitresses, and now I'm talking to him telepathically so that he doesn't need to speak with his sore throat. Nobody likes speaking with a sore throat. I think that was the nicest thing I possibly could have done.
Okay.
Okay, let's just get that fucking token. I wasn't expecting him to have to leave the fucking basement.
Oh no,
Let's just say that the ritual was not as clean a transfer as I'd expected.
Should be up. Didn't feel like pull it off perfectly. I thought it was.
Yes, it was a success. However, some curses feed on success. We transferred it. I used the old sin eating methods passed down. Unfortunately, it fed on the power and grew stronger. Gren was aging at a rate of about a year a day. I'm aging at roughly 10 times that.
Fuck. Why didn't you say anything earlier? It's been a month.
Wait, a year a day. Did you say a year a day? Now 10 times that.
A decade a day.
It's been a month.
Yeah, exactly. What?
The ritual took place at the end of the patron stream took place at the end last week of the month. The
So
ritual itself took place on 2 days ago.
So they're like 70
He
years
has aged 20 years
Oh,
in the last 2 days.
So like,
When he goes to try and lift up the tankard, he struggles.
oh.
But there is his hand is physically gaunt. You can see hints of bone. However, at the same time as he struggles to lift it, there's a bizarre amount of strength there. As he kind of drags it across, and where his little finger now kind of a gnarled claw, drifts across the wood. It's leaving this deep rent in the wood. And as he runs a fingertip loosely over it to try and smooth it out, it just essentially rasps the wood clear, though it does leave this strange bluish grey residue.
Huh. Well, I don't think there's a lot we can do. I don't know.
I roll knowledge arcana. Do I know anything about this?
Probably.
Don't know off the top of my head. Fucking. But how would you feel about being a vampire?
Yeah, I was
No.
Oh, okay.
I've got things under control.
Do you need anything from us to help you?
Yeah, what's the plan?
Saber has already helped me. His alchemies helped get things under control. Helped offset the hunger pains, the overheating. A few blood cooling pills helps. Now I just need a little bit of time. That's what that thing down there will buy me.
Yeah. So you don't need us to do anything and you're going to be okay.
I will have this under control.
Fair
Doug,
enough.
you have a slightly better perception than everyone else. Oh, as does Richrust, in fact.
Yeah.
You two notice something about the sword he's carrying. He's carrying the ever-striking sword, which you left in the vault after getting it back from the... Well, after attempting to hand it over to the elves in order to get rid of them.
I turn to Bill and go, "Oh, Bigora, what is that?"
Another necessity, unfortunately. He gently prizes it off his back and lay it down. It's slightly different looking than last you saw it. The quillions appear a little bit more formed. They're not this sweeping, elegant, elven design anymore. A little bit more jagged, a little bit more coarse. The grip seems more square than it once was, rather than the oval design it once was. And the pommel is a little bit heavier, by those things. And the grip a little longer.
How did it change shape?
You never used the blade, did you?
No. Because I couldn't turn that into a katana.
Let me demonstrate. He will, quite casually, he'll reach over to one of the lamps or lanterns. He will open the glass. He will take what appears to be a moth that's been fluttering around the inside, where it's been caught, and gently place it to the blade. The moth falls dead immediately.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll some Arcana on that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to roll as well.
Both of you know. You knew that the ever-striking sword, when you miss with it, it corrects you. It twists your body such that your strike goes onto target, but in the process, it twists your body in natural ways and injures you. As a result, it's something of a well of life force. It naturally absorbs positive energy. Someone...
Sorry, basically using this to suck the life out of moths.
When something like this exists, it doesn't just flutter the energy away. It keeps itself sated. And when it's been asleep for long enough, you can use it. You can draw some life out of it. Only a little bit, tiny little flecks of it at a time, but it's enough to buy you time. And that's all I need. I just needed 2 days. All the money went through.
Well, if you are needing some life energy in that, by the way, did you find us a connection for that drug deal I asked you to do at the start of the month?
I was wondering when you actually get to some business.
We have already
You'll-
worked with Bill.
Alright, Camden, Grandad. Hey,
I'm aware, but I don't like people fluttering about me.
well, I
Makes
can take that. I can take that sword with me and get you some more life if you know what I'm saying.
I'm not sure that's
To
happening.
be honest, with how low you roll, your body would be twisting for days.
Oh,
I'm talking-
wrecked!
I'm talking about fucking Uzumaki. I'm talking about I could fucking like chop somebody's legs off and then just fucking stick the sword on them.
True too.
You know, just let it absorb their life shit.
The problem would be what would happen to me when it's not here.
So
Were it not for Saber's involvement, I wouldn't have lived long enough to get it into my possession. And I apologize to have gone underneath you, so to speak, as to get this. I don't like using underhanded tactics,
No, it's perfectly
but
fine.
it was necessity.
I've been very distracted. I've been in a bit of a hunger an eating frenzy since I get resurrected.
Be there, isn't
Yes.
it? I haven't allowed my work to lapse just due to a little illness.
I mean, I think I can help a little bit with to offer you some healing, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to help you in that sort of situation.
It's, in my experience at least, it helps ease the ache, but it doesn't really treat the disease.
Well, would you like me to anyway? I mean, it's probably better than nothing.
If you're going to be following these idiots around, you need all the resources you can get. Don't waste them on a
Okay.
newly minted old man like me.
Well,
Have you
if
tried
say so.
exfoliating? Like exfoliating your pores. I feel like that would do. That makes you less like old, isn't it?
What do you think the blue stuff is?
Oh,
The motions
nice.
toward the streaks of bluish grey kind of sludge that has been accumulating across the surfaces of his clothes as he's been sitting here.
Oh hell yeah!
It is literally just dead skin molting off of his flesh.
Oh.
It appears that whilst regular sufferers of this kind of curse just age naturally at an accelerated rate, his metabolism has gone into overdrive. Everything is happening at a highly accelerated rate. Skin is being grown and shed at hundreds of times a minute.
Okay. Well, you give us that connection there, Bill. We'll head it now. Have you got enough food? Do you want me to bring you back a snack?
I'll be fine. Luckily, again, Saber's been good to me. He's been making some tinctures that keep me fed. If I eat any more than that, my stomach could burst.
Fair enough.
Be that as it may. Here. We've got a couple of options. Either we could take it to our old contact, which I'm sure Rich will be happy to hear about. Or
Has almost forgot about it. What did your
or we go for someone a little bit more official.
Hey, big money, big prizes.
I'm all up for that.
There is someone within the government who's a little bit, shall we say, deep in his cups on a regular basis. And, well, Harbour Master Dario has turned his share of blind eyes.
Huh? Sounds like a plan, Stan. Sound good to everybody else? Everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Sure.
You okay with drug dealing, you girl?
Well, I guess I've been around for all this weirdness already. Might as well. Fuck it.
That's the spirit.
So, having been faced with the incredible aging man and a room that looks like a blast furnace cross with a freezer, and all the other bullshit you guys do on a regular basis, it's a wonder you don't have a much higher rate of attrition. I say attrition, turnover would be the better term.
Okay, I'm gonna
Look at all the
fucking
attrition we
go
need.
get my stuff ready to head out. I suggest everybody does the same. We'll all meet at the front. You get all grab whatever gear you like or whatever kicking about the place. Motion to the waitresses. Please help Bill back down into his room there and get him anything he needs, please. And I think that'll be that. I will be right back. See you outside, peeps.
Oh, he got stuck in a wall. Oh, sorry.
The valet brings your carriage around.
We have a carriage? Pimping?
It's a modest little thing, but it has been put out by the company.
How many bombs can I fit in it?
Well, that depends. Are you going for the micro IEDs, or are you going for something a little bit more robust?
I don't care. Just any. Just the bomb unit. Just any bomb. I just want to fill it with bombs.
It can comfortably fit. It can comfortably seat all of you, with space for 1 or 2 other people. And that's including our new addition to the party.
So a good few bombs then, alright. Who technically owns this carriage?
It is company property.
Okay. That's good to know.
It's fairly nice. I mean, it's nothing terribly fancy. It's not gilt or anything, but it's a robust little thing, and it's actually got its own driver. Well, he's one of the local boys. Somewhat aged fellow, quite lanky. Gaunt face, but that's the kind of thing you look for in a driver.
Is he expendable? Just wondering.
Where to, sirs?
Did anyone understand what that was?
Where to, sirs?
Did anyone understand what that was?
Did you just assume my gender?
You see, right, where we want you to go is, we're not going to get in, but we want you to go right through the market.
See those people? Just go straight through them, it'll be fine.
Just wrong, go.
The 2 fucking images.
If you hear yelling in the back, it's perfectly fine.
Oh.
How does he react to our suggestion, Bill?
He throws back his head and laughs.
Shit, I think he's going to go through it with it. I didn't plan for this.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
We told the carriage driver to plough straight through the market.
Creepers in the Minecraft. Creepers in
Is it Christmas market?
The pavement is clear, go.
If you see
Do they have anti-carriage of peace bollards in this town?
Yes, it's called the regular countryside, which will shatter the axle of most carriages if anyone tries anything.
Damn it.
The sheer low quality of the roads and their constant repair mean that carriage attacks are completely improbable and unreliable.
that means I won't expect it. Let's do it.
They only
You can't
defense
you
against
can't
Islam.
You can't drive your truck into a fucking crowd if your truck cannot reach the region of the island where the crowd is located.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
What do you mean
matter.
there's a...
V wills it.
What do you mean
V
there's a
wills
fucking
it.
diversion?
We must go. We must go in the name of V. We must do this.
I like how
Do baby none!
I like how I fucking default to the Islamic equivalent of Abraham whenever I fucking requires like, okay, what's a name someone shady would have?
Ibrahim.
Let's just go.
Yep, let's go.
He doesn't even like snap the reins like a usual driver. He just kind of nudges the ass of the horse in front of him with his boot. It attempts to rear up before like just lurching forwards, dragging the entire carriage with it across the countryside. It's a bumpy ride. The roads here are not improved. The anarcho-capitalists have been around.
My name is Chef. I do not like these roads.
Who owns the road? Who owns the road?
Greece doesn't have roads.
I fire Iron Weave in the direction of the Greek voice.
Oh no, my precious Albanian legs.
Oh, lad, we've lost. Back on track, folks. Back on track. Anyway,
Okay.
your unfortunately bumpy carriage ride leads you across the more narrow lanes that dot the countryside here, in amongst the farmyards, the fields. Finally, bring you into more metropolitan regions of the Isle, and to a very familiar-looking Disney's office.
Oh shit.
Chief Scribe LePage is passed out at his desk again. Harbormaster Dario, however, is very much awake, though he's just kind of preening over his nails with a knife.
Is
Right,
he the
boy.
guy in the left corner?
Yes.
Right, boys, engaging in groupthink. Does anybody remember the name of the guy we came here to sell drugs to?
Dario.
Dario?
Yeah, Dario.
I fucking shoot him some the harmful opinions, and I go Dario.
I do not associate with skeptic communities.
Dario, you might buy some
Can I help
heroin?
I thought you'd never ask.
Hey. Right. Fucking Seamus, show him the gear.
He
Pull out.
clears desk.
Here's a gear. I hope I tap mud.
This is racism. I'm actually going to report this to the
He gives
HR.
two red. He gives 2 red mana.
Oh no. Well,
And now I'm out of the community for harassment.
HR, we need to get HR on this. Who's HR in our pub?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. He's old. He won't respect.
HR is currently being helped into bed by a crew of fucking people because he's a fat fuck.
I feel
I
that's
just
less
like to
human
picture-
resources and more like the literal human resources.
Bill's becoming more racist the older he gets.
He started out pretty racist.
Is it like the Gandhi
Deport
and-
Trump, knowing that Brown should be in church.
like is it like fucking Gandhi and fucking Civ, where it's just like the aggression meter goes
kicks
so low
over.
that it goes up again, so he becomes like super progressive at some point.
Cannibale's apathy meter has bottomed out. We have now reached peak aggression.
Like I said, skin color is a horseshoe theory.
Which is lucky because the swarthy Spanish-esque gentleman in front of you is looking to buy some heroin. Whilst his incredibly pasty co-worker. Though that said, those of you who are alchemically inclined do sense a slight bit of coke bloat in Abner's face.
I am.
I do love, however, that the
like
orientation day for your new employee is a drug deal.
Nani?
I fucking gotta get paid. Fucking killing dragons doesn't pay like it used to. Not that we've ever killed any dragons.
Oh, I have pretty low standards, so again, yeah, as long as I get some booze out of it, I'm generally all right, and money preferably. So whatever.
That's the kind of attitude that will take you to management. Figuratively and literally. A The Harbour Master will motion to you. Well, where's the goods?
Seamus,
Yeet.
fucking show him the stuff.
I'm not
I
trying
show,
to buy
I,
heroin
I
to
show
go to my
him
house.
the stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Any filler?
Part 5.
Oh, that is a controversial statement.
Okay. He pulls a knife.
The reference is lost to me.
Oh, like not
do
saying part 6.
You do not talk. Yeah, I was going to say part 6 is the filler.
I haven't gotten to part 6 yet. I finished 5.
Shit about the Italy arc to the only Mediterranean in the entire cast. He may not be an Italian, but adjacency's close enough.
Oh, fucking hell, I was not ready for that. Oh, my lungs.
I completely lost the reference.
Don't worry.
It was a JoJo
JoJo's a little bit slow.
I just say no filler. After the part 5.
He puts away his knife, the monogram on the blade reading, I know how King Crimson works.
So that shows his intellect. He knows.
just a picture of a man with a giant brain.
Yeah. Doug,
looks fairly clean.
did you fill it? So is it clean or is it fucking cut?
It's clean cut.
Fuck
So
off.
it's cut, but it's not cut with shit.
Oh.
It's not cut with fucking Parmesan or whatever the fuck they cut it with these days.
Nah, it's
I
usually
shit you
just
not,
cement.
I've seen films where it's like, you fucking dirty bastard, you cut the coke with Parmesan. Who the fuck does that? Fucking Dead Man Shoes, watch that shit. I don't care what people say, that film's good. Dirty bastards. He gets out a purity test, which is a thing in this thing.
Jesus Christ, demon.
It's just a fucking color a color chart. You know, you get from fucking like B&Q and that. Oh. It's funny.
He gets out a colour swatch and checks it versus your skin. Yep, you definitely think the truth.
You're okay.
Okay. Checks it versus himself. Oh no. No. He uses purity test on it. A little bit cut, but not enough to be a problem. Whereabouts were you thinking of selling it? I'm a middleman. I don't do deals myself. I could take this out to Ustalav. Plenty of junkies out there. I could take it north to Tianjia. More than enough junkies looking for an opium fix. And you know how the Celestials are, eh?
Whatever gets us the most money is where I'm thinking. That's pretty much,
High risk, high reward, my friend.
Yeah.
What are the risks exactly?
The risks are an international incident. The major risk, however, more likely than not, is seizure at a port if it's spotted. I wouldn't want to be trying to sell this in Sheliax. Toldor maybe, not Jellydex. Also the problem of distance. Going next door to sell it might be quicker, but it's hardly good practice. Have you
Give us a
heard
minute.
the expression, don't shit in your backyard?
Yeah. Give us a minute. Group think. Right. What we think, Lados?
I'm just gonna say yes.
How fond are we of international incidents?
I was gonna say I don't see the problem.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about an international fucking incident. What is more people trying to kill us?
Well, to be fair, international incident, I could just like fly around their crop fields for a couple of minutes, start a famine.
I agree with what he's saying. Right.
I'm not sure that would not make it worse, but I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Okay. So. Alright, so mentally.
Let's not go for the most valued target, but just something below.
Well, didn't he say that one of the main concerns is it being seized as it's leaving the port? Couldn't we go to the port and make sure it goes properly?
Well, I'm here to make sure it doesn't get seized at our port.
So you're saying we'd have to go away to the other port?
Oh, good grief, no. Getting off of this island is a lot more difficult than that.
Right, so
For
is there
those of
anything
you who
we
have
can
been
do-
living locally for long enough, that's an inside joke among the locals that it's way easier to get to the island than it is to leave it. Because the ferries to the isle very rarely take passengers back.
Welcome to the Hotel California. Do, 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 do.
That's been on the radio a lot lately. So
It's impressive because no one's got a
It's
fucking
always
radio.
on the radio a lot. Fucking hell.
no, over here it's been on like every fucking day. I like it. I don't mind. I don't listen
It's a
to
good
radio
song.
that often.
Welcome
good.
to the webbed-foot land of Guernsey.
Do, 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 do. Actually,
Hey,
don't
I
need to change one
filed the
line, yeah.
names of the setting.
All right, so is there anything we would need to do on island to fucking make sure this
the
goes
ship-
swimmingly? Yeah.
Don't run around saying, "Do you want to buy heroin?" Other than that, you're good.
What about, do you want to buy crocodile?
It's crocodile technically, isn't it?
Well, I can say you want to buy heroin because I know you wanted to buy heroin, and I did it telepathically because I didn't want to wake up your friend. Anybody watching this exchange has just seen a group of weirdos walk into this room. This guy has turned round. A big bit of heroin has been put on the table, and no one has said a word. That is currently what this.
The Dozeneers are not exactly. They've seen their share of magic, more than the average person, not as much as, say, an adventurer. But Dario used to be one, so he knows how to work some telepathy. His accent, as inconsistent as it is still like you can still hear it in telepathy. Most other people don't think in their own accent.
Can I just ask quickly, does Dario have facial hair?
Yes.
What
Donkey's-
color is it?
Black, like his regular
Oh,
hair.
fuck. Damn.
Why?
What were you hoping for, a fucking Dirty Sanchez joke or something?
No, I was hoping for like yellow and blue.
Oh, fuck. 1A, not 2. Though I would, if I was going to go with that on that route, yes, I would go with the full like blue hair, gold mustache.
Ye-
As much as that character is just a scumbag,
Oh yeah,
but at least in the books, he's an entertaining scumbag, not just some pussy.
and he's also urine and Benjamin.
All right. So when we expecting to get paid?
He looks at his watch, and then tosses a bag of coins onto the desk. Soon. It depends. How much can you bring out to my carriage?
You just scribble down the amount that Duck has made and give him the paper.
Yeah. How much is 5k worth of fucking good old black tar heroin?
Oh, 5k in raw materials goes to 10k in heroin.
Yeah, but we did cut it.
Shh, don't say that.
He's aware that you cut it.
Yeah, he said he's aware that we cut it.
But if we don't admit it,
I
then
don't
we're
know why
safe.
you bothered to cut it. It just makes it more difficult to transport.
Well, he's Irish. Look, fucking, we do what we can, but you know, not everyone is a winner in the game of life.
Don't make me unleash my apocalyptic erectile dysfunction.
That's not fair. He's not even the age of consent yet. Come on. He's 15, isn't he?
Is that even an old?
Wait, what?
Because when Nuka got resurrected, he's like a 15-year-old kid.
Oh,
Oh yeah, shit.
Oh, yeah.
We keep forgetting that
You
he's
forget.
like he's a fucking anime protagonist.
There is a child offering him a man that cut heroin, saying, "Heroin." Yo, just would you like the heroin, mate? And then,
One thing I love is like I was 15 and I was a few months old, but by that point, and now I'm right back to just being fresh face 15 again. Ever since I got resurrected.
It's made worse by the fact the cannibal is just aging like shit before your eyes, and every 10 minutes you come back with some new fucking, like, fucking, what would be the best way to describe it? Spacey bait?
Spacey
New body.
face.
Oh
Spacey
no!
bait.
Keep him. He's fresh-faced child. Shouldn't see these things.
Who was the one that fucking Kevin Spacey felt up after allegations made by Knuckle? Bill is now rapidly aging and now chooses to live as a gay man.
I've been hoisted by my own petard. And like some people actually know what a petard is. It's a weird kind of breaching charge. It's just a big fucking cannon put against the wall.
Okay, so how much money did they chuck us? For now?
Well, that depends.
Can I roll a priest to improve the deal?
These are platinum ingots.
You sure want to do
also,
fine?
I just want to say, also, please remember, like, fucking,
Oh,
wouldn't
Bill, look at the priest check.
I never roll higher than a 10! My fucking stats are so ridiculous!
Okay,
I just want to point out, there wouldn't be any fucking drug trade if we hadn't get rid of that fucking chicken Tarrasque, I might add, you know?
No, I just remembered something. Can we sell it? Can we sell it in 1 second. What is the name of that island with the city? Basically, what's where I am from?
Oh, Absalom.
Absalom, yeah.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Hermea, and I was about to shit broken glass. So, ooh, lad. We do not sell to the island that is run by a gold dragon. That is an instant we don't like the island where if you step out of line, suddenly your toasty corpse turns up on a shore. No, Absalom. Oh, trust me.
Because I have contacts there, but my family can certainly procure a safe landing for the
You are
shipment.
White Asteroid is taking a fleet south to raid the Churlish coast soon. Should be docking in Absalom. I know a man who happens to be a ship captain for her. One of her higher-ups that she doesn't know is into some illicit proclivities. He kind of looks at you. He looks at you, Nuka. You should probably not speak to him directly. Not until you're older.
Uh-oh.
Be that as it may, my blackmail material aside, I can easily arrange for that.
Well, I think
How much will that net us with this at least check and me having the contacts?
He brings out a mixed bag of coinage. It varies between jade tablets, platinum ingots, some gemstones, and most bewilderingly, a very, very fine platinum bangle.
Jew boy, you know the drill.
At a glance, platinum. A further glance reveals it is made of mithril.
Ooh.
Ritualist, you know all there is to know about material gain in this world. That's what's called hack silver. Hack silver is a practice where a silver bangle or other flat piece of silver would be worn basically as a wallet. You hack off a piece when you needed to pay for something. It would be weighed and then you use it to pay as payment.
Oh, I know those
This this being made of mithril is a substantially more expensive version. Think of this as whereas a hack silver bangle might be, a $50 note in sections.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of like a $1,000 check.
Do I know how much there is a bag at the quick glance?
The bangle itself is worth about $5,000. The rest is worth 10. So you'll be making half again as much as what you were expecting. 15,000 gold pieces total are on this desk.
Hand rubbing intensifies.
Sparks begin to ignite off your fingertips. Tiny suns are forming and dying.
Yeah, well, good stuff. Well, Anybody else get it?
He slides it across with his prosthetic arm. So, have you got some more bags? Or would you like to borrow mine? There you are. You have your driver outside, correct?
Yep.
I'll have my attendees go collect the drugs.
Your attendees?
Here's
You fucking prick.
You fucking. He will shoot you another glance. This is the second insult to him you've basically given. First, you talk shit about Part 5. Now this.
I'm gonna.
He will adjust his shitty blue cravat tie and his waistcoat.
I'm gonna
and the
grab
harness
that
that keeps his arm in
fucking
place.
putrid spud. I'm gonna spin it around and smack you over the back of the head with it if you don't fucking stop being a dick to the dude that just gave us 15 grand. Come on, fuck.
Is the potato growing out? There's the little
I
root
thought you
bits.
wanted attendees, okay?
Just as the coin is sliding across the table and the drugs are being exchanged, you hear.
Excuse me.
It appears that Chief Scribe has woken up.
Dominate. Dominate. Well saved. DC 24. Get fucked.
He is immediately dominated because he's not quite awake yet. And in the world of Pathfinder, most disturbingly at all, being asleep counts as being willing for the purposes of the rules. Now, yes, that is the most. Yeah, it's exactly as bad as it sounds.
Yep.
Excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. Pathfinder. I find this quite offensive.
This is the setting that when an elf is evil, they turn black, and when they stop being evil, they stop being black. You're expecting way too much from this bizarrely SJW company.
Sleep. There you go. Right, cool. Well done, Hill.
He'll casually set up from his work, rack up a line of coke, snort it as fast enough you didn't really see him move, and then fall back asleep.
Good. There we go.
Nani?
Sorted.
It appears that drug use amongst the Disneyers is a bit more widespread.
Edgy 15-year-old has no weakness. Let's fucking go. Alright, well, pleasure doing business with you. Sorry for our Irish retards. Fucking
Racism.
fucking shut it. That's cool. Right, we are good. Unless you guys want to do anything else.
I shake the hand of Dario and
He will shake yours with his flesh hand rather than his prosthetic hand.
He immediately recoils because of the hand rubbing making him fucking. You would think Ritualist is a Sully because his hands are now on fire.
Nope, even with the burning sensation, strong handshake. After all, this has been a very profitable deal. He will now go new south to Absalom and make a fucking fortune off this, which he will use to influence the next election.
Oh,
everybody's
Gora.
You forget, Lessia takes a lot of pointers from Guernsey's method of running, which means that the political system is hilariously corrupt, and everyone knows it. Like, transparency. Fuck. You think you're transparent? Watch this as we hire someone who nearly went to prison for 20 years over embezzlement as the head of our government.
Well, hopefully he remembers us when if we ever end up over there and we need a favour. And hopefully he doesn't remember Duck.
How can you forget a man who wears a balaclava and is the horseman of one of the horsemen of the fucking apocalypse? He's not exactly inconspicuous. He's not a set of fucking car keys.
Wishful thinking. Drink.
He doesn't drink.
Gora!
He just does hard
Gora.
drugs.
Guys, to see in the art, by the way, I posted.
That really hurts coming from you guys.
Casually forget the guy who is literally the Pope.
And that's right. I keep forgetting Duck is actually the Pope in this realm.
Mainly because there isn't another Catholic around. That wasn't the direct result of him.
Fuck. Anybody else got anything else to do here? Or we're done?
Just as you're leaving, there's this almighty... What can we try to say? Almighty crack and everything in the room seemed to jump up like a half inch from some sort of shockwave.
Ooh, everything.
Yo, fucking drug baron boy, what's happening?
He's holding onto the desk full of drugs for dear life, trying to keep it steady.
Alright, well, he's got no fucking idea. Everybody fucking perceive, you know the drill.
Those of you who know the Miles Edgeworth is in trouble face, that's the face he's making right now.
There's an arcana to see if this is magical.
This is just perception.
Yeah, I got 37 in perception.
Woke.
It appears to be snowing outside.
Oh fuck, whenever the weather starts dropping stuff, it's never good.
Is it a snow machine?
Is it just like suddenly snow? Just after.
Yeah, it hasn't been snow lately. It's not been cold enough. It's been fairly mild. But now, all of a sudden, just slowly drifting sleet. It's fairly thick too. It's like it's obscuring vision beyond a couple of dozen feet.
Fuck it, we going outside to deal with this, or we staying in here?
You open the door
Oh,
and
baby,
pick
it's
up-
cold outside.
Baby, it's cold out.
It's not. It's actually fairly muggy.
I just say, reanimate or get up, or something bad's happening, make yourself useful.
He kind of sleepwalks himself over to about here before falling over one of the sconces.
I need to get used to this dominate shit. Jesus.
I say we go outside.
Yeah.
You see what I said?
Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Mud, were you even here?
No, I was just chatting shit in the background. That's all I was doing. I wasn't needed.
You just been sitting outside?
Yeah, I've just kind of been turning in, just chatting, just memes. That's what I've been doing.
Just fucking just sitting there staring at the horse, just saying how impractical.
There's a very bizarre glint on the horizon. It's nighttime, but it's like a beacon, like a lighthouse. This is, as you squint your eyes and try to look towards it, there's the smell in the air changes, sulphurous, like a very heavy scent of burning coal.
Can I see what it is? Because I've got great light vision and I've got amazing fucking dark vision.
Ash Prod.
Every member of the alt-right has left watching us now at the mention of burning coal.
On the crest of one of the hills in the distance, you can see this glowering light.
Oh,
It's
no.
like someone plucked a star out of the sky and placed it on the hilltop.
Oh fuck.
There's a cloth. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was about to say fucking Begora the Explorer. Fucking like David's come down here to fucking the Star of David's down here to fucking pick a fight with you. Come on, religion fight. Let's go.
I send my gas friend buddy at the start. I'm not sure I'm legally allowed to finish that sentence.
On the crest of that hill, you can remember there's a few old farmhouses out that way. They're very few and far between, though. There's large expanses of land between them. And at the very top of that hill, you remember there's one of the old farmhouses. It's been nicknamed the Chain House for its old iron fences encircling the property's main grounds.
Fuck it, we went head over there, guys.
Okay, we're going to order.
Ah, no, let's leave it alone. It doesn't seem important.
Shut your dick.
Oh no, maybe it's some kind of Hanukkah-based villain.
Fuck it. Oh, well, I'm just gonna fucking look.
Is this Snow or is it Ash?
Funny you should say that, it is Ash.
Oh fuck! I know I got too close.
And I worked so hard on this, and now you turned it into a Holocaust.
change. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is
Oh, shalom, Goyim.
this title is called Blood and Soil. We've currently and we are now raining ash from the sky in reference to Hanukkah. We are in big shit.
We are going to prison. We are getting Dankula as we speak.
We are going to a place.
We
Right, well,
are going
Alright,
on a
I roll a 40 in my acrobatics to jump up in the carriage and then jump off that, and then I roll a 25 and take flight and start flying over to the place.
Okay, as the autistic bat takes flight.
I'm not even turning into a bat. I can just fly regularly.
I like to think you just T-pose across the sky.
Yeah.
I jump into the carriage and tell to the driver, follow the flying autist.
He spurs the horses as fast as he can.
I
If
get on my
you need to go
unicorn.
any
then.
faster, their hearts will burst.
I get on my unicorn and follow them.
I think Mud probably will turn into a fart. And Aiden, don't forget, you can, travel
Join the carriage.
travel via lightning breath, 140 feet.
Oh right, yeah. Okay. So I guess.
I actually think it's fastest to walk, to be honest.
Oh, I can also, I think that Song of Marching too, because I haven't done anything yet. It also makes everybody just go faster, right?
Yes, I believe so. You run faster than any of these assholes do.
Should I just be seeing black?
When running faster, does she put her arms behind her like Naruto?
No, we don't have to alter the fucking. We don't need to save money on the animation budget, so that's not the case. You should be able to scroll down and see something.
Yeah, because I just see my icon. No. Am I the only person just seeing pure darkness?
I see only.
Yeah.
I see pure darkness with
Yeah.
just my and Aiden's icon.
I can feel my alt-right senses just they're tingling. I'm in a bit of a panic attack, guys.
I see only my and Aiden's icon in the left side, middle left.
Hang on.
I'm just gonna refresh.
How about now?
Yep. that's
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
fam, that's my old.
the fog of war was also one, as well as the dynamic lighting. I keep forgetting there's a
And
separate
Laban's
thing.
here for some reason.
Oh, good. Finally.
Hey, Laban, when did you
No.
get here? And when did Nuka not get here?
Responded.
Yeah. Okay. For
And
some reason-
where's my pipe gone? And Duck, why are you human again? This is all very confusing.
Listen, I set the lighting up with these icons. You can fucking deal with them.
Oh.
Well, fucking, for some reason I was familiar stranger as Layman, for some reason, and, but I'm not anymore, so. I don't know.
Oh, it's lagging
Basically,
like fuck.
basically, whenever I go flying through the air, just in case anybody sees me and wants to pick a fight because they think I'm a witch or something, I just make myself look like Layman so he gets the shit for it. There you go.
Okay, I have a description ready because I actually wrote this shit ahead of time. The farm bristles with the dying dance of crackling flame, devouring the final splinters of a charred house. Its thatch long since made a wick fed by tallow better left unconsidered. The blackened skeleton of the old farmhouse on Beggar's Barrow is rimed with the waning blue flames that move along its bones like tide upon the Nostrand itself. The crackle of dead flame and the frenzied chirping of crickets can't hope to compete with the calamity that erupts from the barn. The eruption of noise is without description, even in the vocabulary of the highest scholar or in the deepest depths of the pandemoniac thrall's debauched glossolalia. The old oaken double doors of the barn seem to ache and shriek from the burden of its witness.
That doesn't sound very good.
As you drag your reluctant bodies closer to the source of the maddening wails, your ears bloody and eyes weeping, you find yourself stood before two heavy oaken doors.
You go first, Doug.
Even now the fields are only lit by the burning flames of a scorched house.
I shout at the top of my lungs, is there anyone there?
It's little more than a shell now, just burning embers.
I roll for perception.
Yeah, I'd say everybody roll for perception, probably a shout.
All you can hear is that pounding noise that seems to erupt both from the barn and from the back of your spines.
Christ.
It's like it's burrowing its way into your skull. It was as if something stronger than Nuka were attempting to scream into your heads. Nuka's telepathy is the closest you come to being able to find something analogous.
I scream at it in reverse so that they're reminded of their childhoods.
Well, this is freaking me out. So can I start doing my rage dance in fear and anticipation?
Yes, indeed. Everyone feels bizarrely like they can feel the blood pumping around their bodies. They can feel just bile rise in their throat.
What sort of effect is this?
It's a rage.
Rage. Is that a mind altering?
Don't forget, if I change my mood, it also changes the weather.
This is true. However, it appears that the ash that is falling is from the house. Something blew through this house with such force that it ejected the contents as it combusted into the atmosphere.
Is it going from the chimney?
Shalom, this is the crematorium.
I should never have gone with the burning industry. I should never have gone with it. This is a mistake. I should not have called it blood and soil just because there was a farm involved.
Oh.
Everything is lined up to fuck me.
Fuck it, I boot the door open.
Okay.
Where is? Oh, don't worry.
I ready my crossbow. It's
Bruno!
Bring out your Jews now.
Bring out your juice.
Bring out your Jews. Ding, ding.
You boot open the warped oak doors. The carrion stench of effluvia and rot adding to the crimes against your mortal senses, enough that your limbs are aching for the absence of that unseen battery that would at least distract from this endless bombardment to your senses. And now I get to move you across to the second map, because apparently some dickhead who made this map thought, you know what, let's put the exterior of the building on the second floor map. Not the first.
Oh God, what's going on?
No, it's just that I have to put you over to the ground floor map for this, which actually has a door. It's literally the same map, but it's a 2-floor map, don't worry. Okay, let's see what's happening there.
Oh.
Huddled in cramped, filth-crusted cages lay sedentary creatures that might have once been related to the common cows. The mottled brown fur and white patches, marred by deep ravines of scars and sodden craters of weeping sores. Some are lucky enough that their afflictions are the result of their narrow cages twisting their bone and flesh into unwelcome new shapes. The others bear more bewildering malformation. Some have budded new limb and bones, as if they were some freakish analogy to another genetic kingdom. Others have their faces split open, eternally twisting, fusing and parting like a wind-torn sea of flesh. Each burgeoning wave, lined in foaming crests of white teeth and splintered bone, each depth a morass of semi-fluid rot-blackened flesh.
Jesus.
As you wander in, their milky, cold eyes seem to regard you from deep within their skulls. Creatures long since catatonic from their maltreatment and neglect.
We really
They
should
roll
avoid
any
the
perception to
Holocaust.
realize what's happening with them. Is this place on fire currently, this room?
No, this is the barn, which is adjacent to the burning building. The building itself has been completely gutted by flame. Nothing remains of it. Only the stone facade.
Not once have I rolled higher than 10.
This message is brought to you by Peter. Don't eat McDonald's.
Don't eat McDonald's. They are literally the cow holocaust. Wonderful.
And I'll roll an Arcana.
These creatures are far. The lights are on, but no one's home, so to speak. So far away as to not hear the crime against the senses that seem to echo from only a single doorway distant, in fact.
Only a single doorway away.
No, I'm gonna
At
move.
the other end of... As you cross the rooms, like entirety. Plodding along past the archaic milking pumps and the walls lined with cages, the noise, already indescribable, pounds into your skull. It feels like your head is about to explode.
Do me and Mud get resistant to that in any way because we're vampires?
No, if anything, it's worse.
Oh god, are we actually
Because you-
taking damage from it?
It's reaching the point where it's going to start doing so if you're not careful.
Um,
However,
Is it magical
Just-
or is it like
Sure.
it's in our head, basically?
it is
Oh.
it is both in your skulls and physically present.
is it?
You can see the double doors to this section of the barn warping and creaking under the force of the sound.
So
I
I,
at least
Wait, is
I
this?
have a 12-verse thing that gives me +4 to Sonic. Is that so? Am I less affected by it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Having come from a bardic background, you've been exposed to all manner of bizarre experimental musics and experiments in general.
Yeah, I've a +10 resistance to Sonic and resistance to immunity to mind
I
affecting
think
stuff.
everyone should roll me will saves.
I was going to say
think that'd be
that.
a good
Like, see if this is like, is this mental shit that's happening to us, or is it actual just noise?
It appears to be both.
I at least take a piece of cloth and rip it off and put it in my ear. To at
Yeah,
least
I'm
lessen.
let's go. After I do the will save, I'm backing off, fellas, because fucking I do not do well with Sonic. I'm afraid.
You gotta go
Everyone
fast.
give me that will save.
Is it just like the horrible, like, Sanic kind of like?
No,
It's-
like I said, it is literally impossible to describe. It does not have this is not something like I as a DM do not have a frame of reference to describe this noise.
I get 25.
I do not
Okay.
feel so good.
I don't know if it was-
Yeah. Okay, Aiden, was that your 22?
Yeah, but I didn't know. Actually, was I supposed to include the +4 on that for the Sonic resistance?
Yeah, if you ever have any doubts, just let me know if you have bonuses, and I'll apply them after the fact.
Okay, so yeah, that was a 22.
Okay, Aiden and Nuka.
Mhm.
Both of you can somewhat resist the effect. Nuka, sorry, your weakness to Sonic, does that extend beyond vulnerability to damage, or?
It's just damage. It literally needs to be like, fucking near like glass shattering sort of level.
It's nearing it. It is very close to that, and it gets far worse as you approach that door.
Yeah, I'm backing the fuck off in it.
There are cracks in the door from the sheer force of it.
Am I alright or do I pass?
You pass, as does Aiden. Everyone else isn't so lucky, and there's a
second,
I just
Can we-
retreat in pain.
Can me and Mud turn into gas to avoid to not be affected by it because we won't be physical anymore?
When did you get the
I'm afraid I
ability to
don't
gas?
think that would work. It wouldn't help. If anything, it'd probably make it slightly worse.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stand back. There you go, over here. All right, new Geralt. You seem the most equipped for this. Go open that door. Good luck.
Oh, okay.
Those of you who failed, by the way, the sheer sound of it doesn't seem to be what's hurting you anymore. It's just this feeling of sluggishness that drains it. Just the energy in your flesh seems to sap away.
What do we suffer from?
Doesn't everybody get like a +6 or whatever thanks to Ritualist's fucking constant charisma buff?
Does it apply to saves?
Just give me a second to check.
1 second, I wasn't able to
Yes,
make my roll there for a
everyone
second.
gave a morale bonus equal to charisma modifier, and my charisma is 4, +4, so +4 on all your rolls, I guess.
Okay.
I'll have to wait a second or two to make my roll. But
Is Roll20 being sluggish?
it's more my own internet. But like after next week, I'll be back, so not going to be a problem then.
Your internet's RPing for you. It's good.
Oh, fuck. Who needs net neutrality anyway?
It's
Oh, I think
less
mine
net
does too, right?
neutrality,
The
more
Inspired
lack
Rage,
of a
doesn't
home.
that also give a +2 to morale bonus?
Gives a +4 to will saves. That's remembered.
Oh, I think I passed it anyway.
Yep, you pass. In fact, with a total of what, +8?
Plus 10 to sonic resistance, and I've immunity to mind
Oh, yeah.
affecting.
Duck, you're fine. In fact, both Ritualist and Mud managed to resist as well due to the fact that it's a +8 bonus going around as an aura.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
This is why it's important when morale bonuses and resistance versus stack.
3 cheers for the fucking ritualist and the Jew and the new flag.
Congratulations, you won't be taking a -4 on your will saves going forward.
Okay, right. Who wants to be the brave boy and open that door?
As you need. Okay.
Does anybody else want to join me?
Yes, I will.
Basically, if you can suggest Duck pull out your gun, I'll pull out my crossbow, and we'll kick the door open on 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'll have my revolver out. And actually, before we open the door, I'll take an extract of fire breath just in case.
Roll perception checks.
Hey.
Lad.
Woke.
Just my eye goes back into the back of my head. I can just see.
Your head just swirls around like an owl.
You know the shape.
Okay.
You know the shape of every skull in the room right now. Even the animals.
I open my second eye.
The phrenology eye.
Oh god.
Another tinier eye appears on your forehead. You can see 5 seconds into the future.
Oh no! Don't
Fucking
stop.
epitaph. Fuck off. I think I like part 5, don't get me wrong, but fuck off with epitaph.
Would King Crimson even be able to work properly if he wasn't a fucking schizo with a split personality?
I do not know. I've not read enough of part 5. Anyway.
No, it's not split personality. It's 2 different souls, man.
Shall we continue?
Let's continue as if nothing was said. Okay. So that's from the 13. Yeah. Okay. Mud.
Yes. Yes.
You spotted first.
What
The
do I-
cows. As their guts coil and bulge under the force of some unseen human force, moving as if to pull their mothers through the bars with their escape in the geyser of flesh and bone, something's attempting to bring itself through, so to speak.
As in, like, oh no, that's not nice. Guys, I don't know much about cows, but I think that this is broken. They're broken. Cows are broken.
I approach one of the cows and put a crossbow bolt through its skull.
As you go up to the cage, with a sound like tearing canvas, the undulating mass finally tears through the final threshold. Howling screams of birth and triumph, the alien mewling forms lurching out into the world in a maelstrom of claw and fang. Roll initiative, folks.
Oh fuck, what are they? What the fuck is that?
What are those?
ACDC.
Yeah, we bring up the old Oh, fuck this. Hang on, let me clear this shit.
Yeah, make sure you click yourself before you roll initiative in.
Damn, I don't think I've.
They erupt from their hosts with enough force to shred the steel of the cage.
Those aliens.
I could enlarge the icon, but it wouldn't help. They are difficult to see even with perfect night vision.
Ooh, there's a lot of them.
I could just see
sure
kind
I'll
of like
be able to make it a bit brighter soon.
Yeah, Aiden, click your icon and then roll initiative again.
God damn it, Mud, why'd you have to be a percent higher than me?
it's not. That's not even me. That's my other robot.
Oh, you fucking robot. Yeah.
So at trying. I mean, what can I say, mate? What can
My
I say?
initiative is 10.
Goddamn automation.
We will take your jobs, fam.
Who will? Are you
He's
rolling
Irish, what job?
Hey!
Are you rolling initiative for all of them?
Yes.
Just because the Polish took them. Oh wait, no. The Polish are an actual cared about minority. I can't be going saying that now. Fuck. Bring up the knackers again. They're 6 times more likely to kill themselves.
Jesus Christ.
He is true. He is correct. Like, I mean,
It's true.
I mean, it's not the other groups. Like, okay, you got the Anti-Defamation League. You've got like, I don't want to say Black Lives Matter or a Black Advocacy Group or Black Panthers, that kind of stuff. A group of like-minded knackers is called a bar fight. It's not called support group. Oh Jesus Christ! This guy's got a lot of initiative bonuses.
You know, I keep forgetting I've got force of personality. Do you know what that means? It basically means I can add my charisma modifier on top of my will save modifier. So that's plus 11 on top of that. Yeah, fuck that. I never need to worry about will again, bitches.
Why, he's a nice actor.
Yeah. Wait, am I first?
I don't know the cows.
Nope.
I'm rolling initiative.
Oh, wait, yeah,
give me
you
a
are.
Chance.
Oh, okay.
Naka did the roll initiative, he's 25.
Yeah, these guys would have to roll 19 to get that. So the problem is he's outside. Let's look at what.
Well, no,
perception
well,
check.
the door's open. I'm just standing by it.
Yeah, I'm just talking in terms of distance. Okay. How the fuck did everyone roll 22s? Even one of them rolled a 22.
I didn't.
Nice.
Well, they got a
I'm
plus.
This is gonna be tight, boy. This is gonna be tight.
You and one of the creatures going simultaneously, or Alpha and one of the creatures going simultaneously. Jesus, I was thinking, oh great, these guys got tons of initiative. You motherfuckers are on below. Like, who's the lowest in the initiative order?
It may actually. No, it's Aiden. Wait, no.
Not by much. Not by much.
Literally by like 0.3.
By 0.3 of an initiative roll. Ooh, that. Well, okay. Should probably find something with more spice to it.
Naka, you have the first round melody.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Well, time to whip out the new and improved fucking, well, for the door. Well, firstly, fucking, does my shout even do anything anymore? Will it even work? It won't stack with all the buffs currently, will it?
There are morale buffs involved, so
Yeah, alright, so there's no point in that. Don't really do my swift action then. Okay. Right. Yeah, this door's open, yeah? Even though it looks closed.
yes. You
Okay.
can see through it. If you can see through, it's open. Because
Right.
I do have the doors on a separate lighting fixture than the walls they're attached to.
Right, I am going to silver wave that fucker on the top right.
Okay.
Yep.
Grab this one.
Not iron wave anymore, bitches. Silver wave. Yep. So, and boom.
Is silver any stronger than iron?
Well, it's mithril current. It's all very big on silver and shit like that. So,
Mm.
yep, that's 29. Do I hit it?
That will hit.
Yep, cool. And I don't even use the fucking iron weave damage anymore. I use fucking what?
By the way, I didn't get to ask what weapon is Aiden using.
Oh, right. It's the Starbow. It says +12, +7. You'll know. Obviously, I don't fucking know how to do this yet. So
I mean, it's a bow. That's my question. It's
Yes.
a bow or yeah.
Yep, sorry, I just realised that I never actually had this fucking set up. Sweet, and so that's +4 dice. So.
So again, the exact description Starbow is. Oh, you'll like this, Knucker. It's a silvery wooden bow with green risers and decorated with rows of tiny stars, sparkling comets, and little moons.
Oh, that's nice.
And
Wait,
every arrow it shoots leaves a trail of silver light.
Oh, brilliant!
Nice.
So that means my fucking vulnerability to silver shit will actually be useful for once in my fucking life. Excellent. And yeah, so yep. Fuck this guy. There we go. 56 damage. You're fucked.
The front of this creature, what you approximate to be something analogous to a head, explodes in a shower of bone and teeth fragments, even chunks of tusk, splattering across the cage behind it. Though the creature still lopes forward, rearing up onto its back legs, and stumbling off, groping blindly, searching for something to feed upon.
It's my ruler. Yeah, in fact, no, it's
I need to roll this vulnerability.
Yep.
It's DC.
I've got no fucking idea. It's because it never comes up. It just says your target must make a will save or become vulnerable to silver.
It's 10 plus half level plus your charisma modifier.
10 plus half. Fuck. What? What? Sorry, say that again.
10 plus half level, which is total of 14 so far,
14 plus 11.
plus your charisma modifier,
Yes, so 21.
plus 2 if you're using a weapon associated with the discipline. Which I believe is, I think Heavy Blades is one of the ones in the Mithril Current. So it'd be a plus 2.
Oh, cool.
So what's the total for that?
23.
Okay. It will. Let me double check.
Also, it says I can bull rush him. I've never bull rushed anything before in the entire game.
You
with
just
this.
rolled to hit again
Oh, dear.
using CMB.
I've never done that. How did it?
Just roll to hit again. I think it's probably the same thing for you.
Okay, so 23. Does that factor in like my weapon chance to hit, or is it just what?
Yeah, it factors in everything to do with regular attacks. Okay.
Okay, so that's 29 basically. Yeah, so same as before. So yeah, I get him. So do I rush over to him now?
Oh no, the bull rush is like it gets flung back by the force of the blow
Oh, nice.
and impacts on the wall behind it.
Oh, sweet, get fucked.
It strikes the bars with enough force to dent them over itself, near trapping itself.
Also, Mud, you get plus 11 to the first attack you try to do.
that I tried to do, or
Yep, I'm using aid another as a move action, so you get plus 11 your damage.
oh sweet.
Well, to hit.
What to hit?
I was about to say that's a little bit much.
Okay.
And oh no, fuck. Yeah, add in 2 damage for the sword beam, and then I reload my sword. There you go.
Okay. It will skid to its feet. Well, what looks to be its feet. And freeing itself from its iron prison, with chunks of the bar still embedded in its flesh, it will skitter forward after the creature that attempted to kill it. Get to here. So it's I'll show you it's a charge action, so I can get to here. Mark 3 has an attack opportunity if it wishes to take it. It's only with melee weapons.
With Golden Lion style, I get an attack of opportunity every time an ally gets an attack of opportunity, so does that mean I get 2 attacks of opportunity?
No, one action can only offer 1 as a rule.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Unless you
Right.
take... No, never mind.
well, it doesn't have a melee weapon, so fuck.
Alright, so
In that case, it'll just be a slam attack. And the AOO Mark 3 is for you, not for the drone.
but he ran right next to me. He ran into my area attack of opportunity, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm saying that's...
Oh fuck, mate. Yeah.
This is not Alpha making the attack. Mud is you.
Right.
You can tell we took weeks off.
Yep.
Yep.
So wait, sorry. Sorry, I could just do a bash action. Sorry.
Mega Saber makes a point. Because Mark 3 is not acted yet, he is considered flat-footed, and therefore does not get an AOO, however Nuka does.
That saves me some time.
Okay, so 28 to hit.
That will indeed hit.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with the Dazzling Strike, or whatever the fuck it's called, which is 49 damage. And I fucking fire the katana again, so
It explodes in a fountain of gore.
nice.
Fragments of bone and flesh just rain down from the ceiling.
And a sheath. Chink.
You are doused
katana.
in gore.
Nice.
Even with your dead flesh, its blood makes your muscles ache.
Oh,
So
right.
upon killing it, I fucking shout out and intimidate to the room. There you go, 42.
They don't seem to react.
Dirty bitches.
Alpha, you're up.
Right. Hell yeah. So I'm just gonna. I'll have Alpha just shoot a bolt at your man here.
Oh, yeah, man, there, boy.
Can you ping the enemy again,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah. Give me a second.
Right, point the arrow, it's better.
Yeah, I'll point the arrow. It's just the one closest right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it should be down here. See, look.
That will miss.
Cool. That's good.
I apologise.
no.
It is not acted yet, so yes, that will hit.
Nice.
And I was always going to say, don't forget I added in,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With your bonuses. Wait, no, that was to Mark 3, not to Alpha. Alpha uses a separate attack roll.
Yeah. That's right. So did that hit then or not?
That will just hit.
Cool. Medium size. Overclocked, yes. Static thief, yes. There you go. That's 1 fire and 1 electric damage.
Okay. Just double check something. The fire does not seem to have done appreciable damage to it. The electricity, however, seems to have done something. That said, it does just kind of shudder, rasping all the chunks of tusk and chitin across its flesh, as if surprised more than anything else.
May have been gay, guys. I think I've worked that out. Reacting negatively to electricity.
Gay.
Speaking of,
Ooh,
Gore.
wrecked, son.
Gora.
You've been thoroughly wrecked. How do you feel about that? Doc?
Don't make me drown that down that anti-gayish potion thingy.
Anti-gay
what, the potion of sex change?
You don't want that, boy.
I really don't. The fan art will be horrendous.
I just realised how fucking good an addition that fucking Aiden Paladin's going to be to our gay conversion clinic.
God,
We have the
I
Pence defense.
thought that was going to be something nice about how the bard improves the party makeup, but no, swerve at the last second into
Pence
station.
defense.
All right, I'm gonna roll Arcana to kind of guess if they have any weaknesses.
Okay.
Build that electric
Oh,
fence.
woo lad, you know what these things are. These are
nice.
these are creatures known as Akata. Specifically, quite advanced ones. They are, well, in short, they're alien aberration species. They have a number of peculiarities about them. What would you like to know?
Weaknesses to any element like fire, anything like that.
Okay.
Preferably fire.
Here are the weaknesses. They are completely deaf, and they are vulnerable to salt water as if it were acid.
Hmm.
You know, I just completely forgot the desiccation damage that I should have added in when I fucking hit that thing.
Is your sword still salty?
Yes, my sword is still the salty sword of saltiness.
That's definitely good.
Oh yeah, and when you're in water, what does it do?
It turns water into salt water.
Well, that's definitely good to know. I'll shout out that information anyway. And
You have more questions?
more questions.
Actually, I'll double check how many. Let's see. Okay, you have like 5 questions. There's one.
Okay.
Do you want
Oh,
me
so-
to just run down the list?
Yeah, just run down a list of them.
Okay, they got Dark Vision 120, they got Scent, otherwise not very good at Perception. They do not need to breathe, they are completely immune to cold damage, they are immune to disease and poison, they are resistant to fire to the tune of 30 damage. They have a land speed of 40 feet, they can climb at 20 feet per round, per action rather. They have 2 tentacle attacks and a bite. They have the vulnerability to salt water. And their bite carries a disease known as, well, it's known as void bite.
Doesn't sound good, but
Well, specifically, it's called void death. It's a parasitic disease that causes dexterity and constitution damage over time, and eventually leads to a rather horrific death. How these creatures happen to procreate is their mouth is filled with bacteria. Said bacteria is the larval form of this creature, and over time, after a infectee is bitten, the microbes in their blood gestate and slowly grow and grow until such time that the parasitic creature can extrude a proboscis up the newly zombified host's mouth, throat up out the mouth, and the newly zombified hosts feed upon other humans. Eventually, after a good amount of time and a good amount of feeding, a fully adult Akata bursts forth in a shower of essentially flesh and bone. Like a chest burster, but with enough force to completely obliterate the human body.
a quick question. Would these be counted as a vermin type creature?
No, they are considered aberrations.
Aberration, okay.
Furthermore, these creatures are significantly mutated. Akata do not normally spawn from cows, for instance.
Yeah.
Furthermore, these are, whilst Akata normally resemble sort of a blue lionish creature with tentacles all over its mane, these things are, it's difficult to pin down what they look like. They appear to be more of a mass of writhing tusk, bone, teeth, and claw. No real rhyme or reason to their construction. The closest it can be described as is like someone tried to build a centipede out of cow flesh.
Would it be like someone tried to build the original creature, but they didn't have an idea? Like,
Someone was described what both a cow and a Akata look like, and they tried to meet in the middle.
Oh, good catch, Duck. Good catch.
Another creation of like we met.
Oh, this shit again.
see, Bigora, I don't have dementia now, do I?
Oh, yeah, you don't. By the way, if you've got swift action, Chuck, mate, if you've got any flasks of water, swift them over here and I'll salt them up for you and swift them back to you in my tongue.
Any,
I only have
water-based liquid works as long as it's got saline in it.
Is this some like pot in the middle? Or
What it,
something?
it's a fairly old manual milk pump.
So there is liquid in it.
This used to be a dairy farm. Yes. How much of it is still liquid remains to be seen.
Spray cheese in.
Could I roll anything to know if I blew that up? How would the things be covered? Like, how far would the splash of like liquids go out?
Well, I really want to make a pun, but we're in the atmosphere. Let's put it this way: the whey that is contained within the cheese curds, assuming it's cheese at this point, not just like sour milk and yogurt and all that shit, would splatter across the room no matter what. It'd be enough force.
Okay.
One of your bombs is fairly potent.
Yeet, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a bomb directly at it.
Okay.
Are you in range? Like, is Aiden in range? of that?
Yeah. It's not difficult to hit a milk machine.
Besides, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
Will you hit us or will you hit?
Oh no. I won't hit you.
It only does a 5-foot burst, so.
Okay.
The chunks of flying scrap metal might prove a little bit of an issue, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yep, there's the bomb to hit.
He hasn't shown up
Let's
to me
see.
yet. Oh, yeah, there we
It's
go.
16.
It is a completely non-stationary milking machine, so I will not fault you for rolling a 16 for touch.
Let's see the damage.
Yeah, roll that shit.
Oh,
You have to overcome a thin sheet of tin.
oh, Bigora, what will I do?
As the room
I
begins
don't
to,
think.
as the freshly, well, pasteurized, I suppose, rotten milk explodes across the interior of the barn, dousing everything in a fine layer of, well, rotting milk protein and little else. But everything is covered in this effluvia enough that it will, allow Nuka to do his thing.
Yeet.
How
Oh
am I
wait,
gonna do that?
I just
This is the first mission we took Aiden to, and she's already covered in white sticky stuff.
Oh,
I-
how this will set a tone.
I just realized,
Holocaust and jizz jokes.
you know, with base attack bonus, the way if it's +6/+1, can I take another attack with this? Or
Yeah, you've got another bomb, haven't you?
yep, and I'll probably won't do much since it's fire damage, but I'll.
Can he yell to Naka to just throw him the sword and he catches and just slams it into the ground?
I will say, if you want to get to higher ground, there is a mezzanine that runs across, up, and around the top.
All right.
So you could take off if you like, because there's a second floor.
Oh yeah, you can fly. Shit, I forgot that.
And would I be able to attack once I reach that second floor? Or is that...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Alright.
I won't transfer you to the top floor map because that would
Ye-
require
Alright.
shifting everyone over to it.
I'm assuming I could easily fly up there without roll, or would I need to roll?
You would need to roll for it. It's it's relatively simple.
So, did you say roll or don't roll?
Don't roll. You good?
Okay, yeah. Alright. And I'll from up there I'll throw a bomb to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just hit him directly. And I just want to check one thing. Okay, there should be a minus 5 on this roll, due to it being the second one.
Mm-hmm. Will miss.
Mm.
Crashes into the ground beside it.
Does it still
And I don't
explode?
believe it does still explode, but it doesn't do enough damage to actually injure these.
Oh yeah.
Fire resist 30 is a bitch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
However, it does significantly damage the cage around it.
Oh.
And some of the support struts above it.
Oh?
Will this collapse?
Oh, the mezzanine is it's a strong mezzanine. It's designed to withstand for instance, a
Irish
ball.
Android bombs, basically.
For instance, a
It's tough.
horse kicking its way at the stable and running across the countryside.
It's meant to withstand an Irishman in a flag shot.
Everyone dies.
Get fucked that way.
Just go out on that.
I don't know what that is.
Fucking. Oh, whatever.
Fuck you.
It's too big brain.
Ritualist, you're up.
Bill, because none of these creatures down have played yet, are they flat-footed?
Yes.
So if I run next to them and up to Naka,
You'll be fine.
be-
You do not provoke against a flat-footed creature.
You do not want to touch my sword unless you want vampire robot disease.
Oh yeah, people keep forgetting that the sword is the reason he's a vampire.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm not
there's
that my hand is the reason I'm a vampire now, but it's because my hand and the sword are completely linked. You don't want to touch my sword; it's cursed as fuck.
I don't even think you can drop that sword.
is there a way to just grab his hand that is holding the sword and just pull it and to plunge it into the ground? You know, not touching the sword, just pulling his hand.
Would that do anything?
That would be an aid another, so yeah.
I can do that without gaining the curse. That is the question.
Yeah.
So
Dutch rudder it.
just run and do that action to just plunge it into the rotten milk.
Certainly.
What,
Okay,
so-
you can see you can see the milk on the floor begin to split from the saline that runs through it, and with it, quite worryingly, you can see the nanomachines begin to fly.
Oh shit!
Knocker,
Yes.
on your next round, if you do not move from this spot, you may make drain attempts against injured Akata through the milk.
Christ.
As the milk is a protein vector, which allows your nanomachines to survive long enough to reach their targets.
Oh, my energy drain shit.
Yes, I mean your energy drain only kicks in on I believe a critical, whereas blood drain can be done in this case for anything that's
So
injured.
do I have anything left, or can I just shoot an arrow? Or
You may shoot an arrow for sir.
yeah, I'll shoot an arrow at. Let's shoot that. This one here. Do I have a clean run sight, or should I shoot here? It's a bit of fun. Okay, let's shoot this one because it's closest to the duck and Aiden, so not to. Just check. I am bit of the practice. How was it? 1d20 plus R&B.
Range attack bonus, yes. RAB.
Bonus.
Oh, plus the bonus from your crossbow.
Yeah, +2 because
Yep.
I don't know the
These
religion of these creatures.
these are not religious creatures. They are not goyim.
Yeah.
You know,
Occasionally, it kind of sinks in. Oh yeah, I did this. I'm the reason this crossbow exists. Or Mega Saber mainly.
see when you were saying that shit there about the milk though and my sword there for a minute there, I thought you were going to say that I got some kind of weird sour milk template and I was going to go,
Sorry.
fuck yourself, Bill. You now have the properties of sour milk. Fuck off. I am now the face of the alt-right. Brilliant.
There's no way I do that.
Do I shot to kill this one?
Oh yeah, you
Hit.
Okay, 18 is flat 52. Yes.
So let's see damage.
Bill assumed that with their high dex bonuses and initiative rolls, that they'd actually get to use their dex to arm bonus in this fucking fight before getting slaughtered wholesale. Them's the way it rolls sometimes. Roll that damage, fam.
Yep. Not much.
Puts a dent in one. You see it split bone. You can see the marrow start to bleed out onto the floor. The bolt split it. Okay. We're going on a trip. Because this motherfucker has a climb speed. It is gonna... Ritualist is gonna... as it runs at you, it runs up the wall onto the ceiling and pounces downward.
Oh, shit.
Do I have time to pull my shield?
Well, I assumed you were carrying it like a Pavis, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your shield bonus. However... Nuka, what's your CMD?
Yeah, my CMD. My
Is that not in the provoke range of this thing?
That's what I'm rolling at. It's rolling
my,
a stumble check.
my CMD is 31.
Okay, it passes its its tumble check. It does not provoke attacks of opportunity in this movement.
Shit.
And it will pounce down at Ritualist.
What things can I roll against this or whatever?
Oh no, fam. You're about to get attacked. What is your AC, by the way?
26.
Okay. Okay. 3 hits. Those, let's see.
I just got a diplomacy 29 with a roll of 2. So,
Okay, I can definitely... that can negate the first.
Cool.
You manage to essentially distract it enough that it misses with its bite. Unfortunately, just as he brings his shield up to block the bite, it's both of its kind of thorny tendrils that had been trailing from behind its head rear up like a scorpion stinger and plunge in unison into Ritualist's shoulders, missing his gorget and carving into his clavicle notch.
Eesh.
Okay, the first attack will do 10 damage. The second one will do 8 damage. These are both piercing. Furthermore, could you give me a fortitude save, please?
see, morale bonuses, they don't affect you, do they? Or do they affect you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do I
they do,
have-
'cause
You count as an ally for the purposes of your own effects.
Oh.
yeah, so I have +4. Do I have it from Aiden what she rolled, or was that for other things?
Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't know if mine was still working actually, because I don't know if that stopped.
Oh, no,
+4 to strength con, and +3 to will.
oh, in that case, yeah, you get a +2 to that fort save, man. Because that's a good whack of con.
Yeah, let's hope for the. It's +7.
That'll do. Oof, ooh, lad. And again. That'll do.
That'll do.
Fucking killing it. I set a prohibitively high DC on these.
So I managed to stop tentacles from injecting me with alien or what?
Yep. You don't have space aids.
Yay!
Bullet dodged. Next up.
Big bullet touch. And just 18 damage. Okay.
Good luck, nibbers.
Remember, kids, always wear a space condom.
This one will lever itself up into the inner workings of the milking rig, climb up onto the ceiling, and attempt to pounce down behind Duck.
Nani?
Am I getting stunned?
Nani?
You're getting pounced on. What's your AC?
My AC is 23.
Okay. So,
Wait, where's it pouncing on me from?
it's pouncing on you from the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Just a good point. What is mine?
Okay. 3 of those hit.
Shit.
He's not flanking Duck, is he?
No.
Yeah.
However, they do get significant bonuses from height.
Thankfully, I do have a damage resistance of 10 anyway. Which
Okay.
probably won't help too much, but... Well,
These
it's...
guys don't have the highest damage in the world.
Yeah, I've 2 damage resistances actually. One is 5/bludgeoning, the other is 10/good.
Okay.
Yeah.
These guys do not have a way through the good one.
Yep.
But you always apply the higher of the two. You don't stack them.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we that. Okay, 12, 12, 16. So 2, 2, 6.
2, 2, 6.
As one of them flings itself off of the drops down off of the ceiling. It's more clasping around your shoulder, and 2 of its tendrils drilling into your rib cage just underneath, trying to worm their way into your diaphragm, try to tear it out. These things fight like they know how humans work on like a biological level.
That's horrible, man. That's like weaponized tickling. That's fucking evil.
Whoever is making these is definitely like on doctor level or some shit. It's V.
These creatures are this creature jumped on you, knowing that your first response would be to raise your hands to protect your face from its teeth, and it's systematically attempting to push the bladed tendrils up into your diaphragm and carve it, almost like a surgeon, out of your body.
That's not fun.
It's basically trying to perform keyhole surgery.
Ooh.
And these are newborns.
I'm assuming he's trying to poison me, yes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Are you immune to disease?
I
assume
need
you
to
are.
check the herald.
Well, wouldn't it be pestilence that's immune to disease?
Oh yeah, but I imagine most of the heralds are pretty strong.
I'm only seeing...
Herald of
I'll
the
check
Apocalypse.
poison.
Uh,
Because I have a +6 resistance anyway due to being an alchemist, level 8.
oh, this is a disease, not a poison.
Oh yeah, disease. I mean, I'm only seeing stuff for disease on pestilence, but
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
no.
aren't immune to disease. You just have but you do get a +2 from Aiden's dancing. You said
And
singing. There's
+4
a
from
note.
me.
Yep, for a total of +8. Meaning it's very difficult for you to actually fail this.
so what am I rolling?
This team up of templates and skull dancing, I probably should have thought ahead about.
Oh, fucking nice. It's a fortitude one, yeah.
3 of them.
Well, 3 fortitudes. That's grand.
You're rolling one eventually.
We shall not be.
I mean,
Hey,
with a +8 with my normal 4 bonus, oh, Bigora.
We will not be replaced. There you go. We got it.
It's the right one.
Reset the clock.
20.
Clock
that
that already
clock's
read
off.
0 days.
That clock is off and it's in the bin. We've just abandoned that clock. Let's be honest.
It's not a clock, it's a stopwatch.
it's
It's
like
an egg
it's one-
timer.
yeah, it's one of those really small ones though.
I ignored the 23rd. The last one wasn't appearing for me, so I accidentally rolled again.
Okay.
28,
Ooh,
20, and
Is that-
32.
so 28. So. Okay. The first one passes, second one fails.
Can I
Jesus.
actually do the? I can do that saving finale, so which stops the dancing, but it makes that I think pass, right?
I believe gives him a second roll.
Okay, let me do it.
Will I just take the 23 as the second roll if that's happening?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Will that pass?
Yes.
I hope so. Oh, thank God.
If
No,
it's
just
not,
have
you
to-
should. You've probably just been quiet.
Yeah,
Fucking
probably.
Catholics refusing the condoms.
You do not have space aids. Congratulations.
Yeet.
This is why you have bards in the party. They will pull your ass out of the fire.
Welcome to the team. Say the duck.
Maybe next time we'll manage to get you into a suit of the crew armor before you get ushered out of the house to be in a drug deal. Anyway, Mark 3.
Right, so I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back from the old spooky boy.
Which
And,
is currently trying to remove Ritualist's face from his body.
I'm not taking the chance.
Be back in a second.
Come back here, bitch! Help me!
And then don't worry, I'm gonna be helping you in the long term. Just think about it in a wide context, right?
He looks in the wing mirror of his tower shield and sees you running away. He's like, you fucking bitch, I'm gonna get you for this.
Next round, I'm going to just push the shield up so this thing flies and lands on him.
Right, so I'm gonna spawn myself a robot boy.
Oi.
Oh look, he's got
Can you
a
actually...
design.
That is posh.
Posh,
I was gonna
I
say,
made it round. I'm basically an apple now, so it's got
Oh,
rounded
no,
edges.
lawsuit time. You got rounded edges. If you round a corner, that means you're in violation of copyright now.
Rogue Galaxy notes.
Oh fuck, that was my exact idea. So I just want to specify this is an explosive one. If you didn't already pick up on that.
So that's why it looks like a turban.
Exactly. I was thinking about putting a turban on it, but I thought you know,
No, for real,
with that.
it literally is a blue bomb that you've put legs on.
Yep. It took me ages to come up with a design. It was very complex.
It's just a blue bomb. It's just a bomb on with a fucking weird ass eye.
That's not the only redesign I've done, but you know.
Best
I'm
thing about
gonna.
it is it takes a while to realise.
Oh yeah. By the way, this is
I love how Duck is still human.
this is customized as an electric one. So I just thought you got to declare it before you do it. Apparently, that's what you got to do. And I'm just gonna have him run over to these boys.
Must eliminate homosexuality.
I will. Mike, the electric fence pence activates. My final standing. I guess I'll. Do any of these guys get an attack of opportunity or anything like that, or? Oh wait, they haven't moved,
They
have
did
they?
not attack yet, so you're good.
So I will just.
Oh, sod's law, they're the two that didn't.
Where is the Dyson? There we go. Extra, yeah, to do that. Hence, yes. Oh, and by the way, this is all electric damage, none of
I'm
it's fire
aware.
damage. Right, fire
Okay, so first of all, the lightning hits the iron cages they're still stuck in, which I will say increases damage somewhat. However, there is a small problem with your plan.
Everyone's covered in milk. Fuck.
Yeah.
My armor protects me.
Everyone is going to take splash damage or equal to the minimum.
What was the radius of the milk when it exploded?
The
Full
entire
on.
room is just splattered with it.
I wasn't in the room.
You're fine.
Hey,
Every
go
fucker else.
Go for it. Go for it, man.
And
What about me, who's flying
you?
above?
You are flying, so you do not get hit by it.
Do it.
I don't think Aiden gives two fucks about
No, I don't
lightning
think
damage.
it's electricity damage,
Yeah.
right? No,
Yeah.
is that-
See, I'm just charging you up. See, look, all I'm doing is thinking about other people. I'm planning about the party. Come on, guys. Don't believe.
5
Maybe-
lightning damage to everything else in the room.
Ooh, ooh. What's this? Oh, it's pain. Right. Okay.
It's pain.
The good thing is,
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
oh god, no. Right. Oh, that means that also the other fella is also got electric damage. See, and the one that's fighting Ritualist as well, logically.
Unfortunately, Ritualist is also in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
I'm also lying on my back at the greater surface area.
See, I've
And also,
Six
it's got,
points
two,
of damage.
it's got two tendrils inside the fucking inside Ritualist at the moment. So,
look. See, Rich just said I'll help you in the long run. It's just not in the way you expected. I'm just keeping. Was it 5
You're
splash damage?
making
you say?
sure no one turns gay.
Exactly. What would happen?
I will take off my armor and you will die on this spot.
Oh yeah, you're picking a fight with the guy who, when he turns off his armor, all your abilities shut down, and so do you.
Oh no! Don't do it. But wait, you're gonna take off your armor, and then the guy's gonna kill you quicker. So I mean,
No, kill you instantly, basically. You're basically right next to me.
Yeah, for those of you at home who may have forgotten, Ritualist, when he takes off his insulated armor, radiates electromagnetic waves. Because I decided it would be a good idea to use a magical girl RPG table to determine what his penalties would be when he rolled badly on magic. Use the magical burst table, Bill. It'll be fine. It worked last time you did it, and this is the shit that happens.
mistakes were made.
Anyway, would that be all, Mark
Yeah,
3?
I think maybe I'm gonna stop doing things.
Take it away, Bard.
Okay. So first, okay, so I need to start. I would want to start doing the dance again, right? Because it stops after I did the saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as a full action, or can I do anything else outside of that?
I believe it's a standard. No, it's a move action for you to begin a bardic performance. So you have a standard action left. You can attack or cast a spell.
wait a minute. Didn't we say that once she's already started it, it continues as a free action?
It does, but it had to stop because of the Sabian finale that stops it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's specifically in order to save Duck from catching space aids.
Thanks again, I guess.
Well, not, I guess. She saved you from the thing wiping out most of the Catholic world.
Ooh, ooh.
Getting big black alien dongs shoved up your rectum. Fucking, I guess. You bitch. Glad Ireland had so many fans.
We'll remember this next time you're getting Scion fired in the fucking ceiling.
I should have just thrown I have that ice thing that turns everything into ice.
Do not throw a perfect ice bomb in here. It will, 1, they're immune to ice. 2, it will kill everyone.
Oh no!
It
No,
does so
no.
much damage.
No, not now. Before we went to just throw it in.
Why? Then everything would be slidey. They wouldn't be affected by it.
All that milk would have not been like sludge. It would have just been shrapnel.
No, maybe that could have worked. I just poke my katana into it and I just use it as little warhammer on the end of my sword.
It
You're
just
not
makes-
Whilst you have your delusions of using a Kirk hammer, that's allowed the bard to do their thing.
Okay, I guess I'll attack then. But you'll have to walk me through it.
Don't worry about it. Okay, you got standard action. I believe you can use many shot with that. So you make 2 attacks at whichever one you wish, but you can only target 1.
Don't forget, you can
Okay.
boost yourself with your element for 8 turns once a day. Any element you want.
Oh yeah, if you use your lightning element in here, you will just electrify the floor.
Why? Well, it's on her arms.
Oh, in that case, yeah, it'd be fine. But you need to like get like a cable. Wouldn't be too difficult.
Why does she need to get a cable?
Get some
Arrow.
jump.
She's an archer.
Can I put it through the arrow?
Yeah. I will rule that fishing line being very easily commercially available in this fishing village. I will throw that in the adventurer's kit.
Okay, so then I make 2 shots at one thing. So is see, I don't even know how to do this. Is the one that's how do I even like line up like what my line of sight is on these?
Oh, you're good to go on almost all of them. The only thing that could have blocked vision is the milking machine, but it's only directly through it. You're good to go on any of them.
I think milking machine is gone.
Oh yeah, the milking machine's actually erased from existence at this point, so you're good to shoot at anything. Except possibly, you can't shoot at this one because the angle's a bit awkward.
Right, okay. Yeah, let's do just straight towards the one that's attacking Ritualist.
Thank you very much.
And as she has the feat, she does not take penalties for shooting into melee, meaning that Ritualist isn't about to get his face shot off.
Oh, I see, I wouldn't have known. Okay.
Don't worry, I made sure when I was suggesting you feats that you got the feat that made sure you didn't shoot Ritualist in the head.
Oh, right, okay.
I got quite fond of my head, like both of them.
Well, you may have chosen the wrong feat, but okay, cool.
The definition of doubling down.
Okay, so then I don't know what to put in.
Okay, type in the usual /R, but 1d20 plus whatever ranged attack bonus you have.
Okay.
And I believe the star bow is a +2 weapon.
The range attack bonus it says +9/+4.
Yeah, you would make 2 attacks at a +9.
Okay. So do I do 2 d20s? 2 d20.
Just roll
These are 20s. Okay.
/R 1d20 +9 twice. Okay. Check.
And doesn't she add 2 1d6s of lightning damage onto the top of that?
Oh, that's when she rolls damage. She's wrong to hit for now.
Okay.
You got accuracy from Rage. You got accuracy from Ritualist. +8. Okay. Plus these guys are restrained still because they've not left their cages. Okay, the second one will miss, but the first one will hit. Oh wait, no, this is versus the one versus fighting Ritualist, which is in brawl and combat. It's definitely flanked. So yeah, the first one will hit. Just the first one. So for this, you'd be rolling 1d8 plus your strength modifier plus 2 from your bow plus the
Okay.
3d6 from your plus the 3d6 I think it is from your lightning.
Just plus. I'm sorry. So.
What's your bonus damage from
+3
lightning?
+2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Pretty sure it's 1d6 for the Sule element thing.
Okay, Thunderchild. Suli is 1d6. And you get +1 d6 from being a Thunderchild.
Okay, so 1d8 +3 +2, and then what else do I type in? Sorry.
Okay. So
That's
after
okay,
that,
didn't you?
trust me, you're learning faster than these lot.
Hey, I have
Yeah,
learning
okay,
difficulties.
so
That's
on
not funny.
Okay, that's that plus 2d6. So /R 2d6.
As a separate line?
Yeah, just roll /R 2d6. It's in same thing. In the future, you can roll it as just one big thing. Okay. Ritualist, an arrow clatters off its hide, the one fighting you's hide, but another one sticks its back, and you see the inside of its mouth light up as plasma arcs between its teeth. It begins smoking slightly, though. It's badly injured, but not killed.
Does everybody get electrocuted again?
No.
Can I roll to push it off with my shield?
It's you have to roll. It's still on your shield, attempting to jab at you, but it's beginning to like arc with plasma.
Yeah, what
It
do I
does-
have to...
You don't have to roll anything, mate. It's just thematic.
Strength, dexterity?
You good, mate. You good. If you want to push it back on your turn, that would technically be a bull rush, which is CMB. It's on your sheet. It's just a regular attack roll, I think, for you.
Okay.
You know, will that be all, Aiden?
Yep.
Cool. Next up, the middle child.
Lots of people's gonna die today.
Okay. Let's see. Make assumptions. This one will climb out of its cage, up onto the top mezzanine, and it will ready in action. This one here, one of these two, generally. This one will move here to set mark 1. This one here will attempt to fling itself upwards at Duck.
Oh, Begora.
Igora.
And it will miss miserably. It will, in fact, it will fall short of its jump and land on its back with a horrible cracking noise.
Haha, now I'm safe from all of them except for the one eating me.
Nook, you're up.
Hey. Right then, so I take it like fucking the lightning damage counts as them being wounded, yeah?
Well, they're newborns.
Yeah.
They're covered in blood.
Right, so is this a full round action or is it a standard?
I will say that it's a full round. Given
Alright.
that,
Okay, show me the blood. What do you roll?
let's have a look. It's been a very, very long time since I used vampires. Okay, let's see.
Is salt killing these things or what?
Oh yeah, since it's your turn, I can add 2d6 acid. Sorry, d6 acid damage. And let's see what blood drain does. Blood drain is 1d4 con damage. Ooh, lad. Okay, do you want to go with blood drain or energy drain?
I'm just going to go with the energy drain.
Okay,
Well, no,
you
I
can
thought
choose-
the blood one was the one that gave me health.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Energy drain, in this case, you don't need to use one target.
No,
Whereas
I'm going to use blood. I'm going to fucking hit all the buggers that get fucking lightninged.
Okay. Roll me 1d4.
And is that a 1d6 with the salt damage?
Mm-hmm.
1d4. 1! Nice!
1 con damage.
Yeah.
No, don't make me count.
Much
Don't make me
damage.
count. Do
I
not
thought
do this.
I thought I was doing blood damage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's con damage. It actually damages their stats.
Yeah, free damage to all of them. Get fucked.
No, con damage is damage to their stats. You know your. Imagine this. Imagine a creature went up to you and hit you in the face, and your charisma score dropped. It's that.
So did I hit all 5 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, does that mean I get 5 health?
Should wait, let's see what's on the floor. One, 2, 3, 4 of them are on the floor. So you gain, I believe it's, let's double check. Okay, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Hey. Okay, so yep, that's me.
What everyone else sees is the milk, is the blood draining to the milk, and running tiny rivulets like veins, snaking their way towards Nuka, and draining
I
up through his sword.
I think it would have been better off if I just went over and hit something with my sword, to be honest.
Like something on top of me, maybe.
Like, I could have, as my move action, I could have used Aid Another and basically gave you plus 11 to your AC, but...
The important thing is that con damage, when someone's con goes down by 2 or more, they lose health equal to their level.
Oh.
So if you drop someone's health to 0, they die.
Oh.
It is way easier to kill stuff with stat damage than it is to kill health damage.
When you drop things health to 0, they die.
Specifically their constitution.
Phil, are you saying things die when they are killed?
No. When you kill them, they can sometimes get back up.
Alright, so how
That's
much
throws.
damage did they take for losing 1 point of con?
It kicks in on point 2, sadly.
Oh, fuck.
But it does, but the milk is doing its job. Anyway, Alpha, you're up. You're in combat.
Cool. Oh no. Fuck. This is when I realised that it probably would have been smart to give him a close range combat meme. Kind of reconsidering my options. Have I got any sneaky shit that I've added to him?
It is more art in the gathering chat.
Oh, I guess I could just use the electroshocker.
Is it bad that I kind of assumed that she had like a weird like fishing reel on the front of her bow, like that one Rambo movie?
Yeah.
But honestly, that looks way better and less dumb.
Have you seen the one about that?
Oh god.
The milk one.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, good lord.
Welcome to the theme.
I'll double check the rules.
Murder by death, god damn it.
Oh yeah, so I can basically just do a touch attack and it dazes the enemy.
Ooh.
Oh wait,
Go for it,
it says wait. Yeah, sure. Why fuck that? I think it says ranged touch. So would that count as a ranged attack?
Is it dazed or dazzled?
It says dazed. I can double check with the. So as far as I'm aware, that just means like they miss a turn. I think that's it. Heck. Ah.
Ooh, lad, onto the chart. Roll
Ooh, laddie.
1d20 again.
Yeah.
Just a d20.
This is a thing.
Come on,
Ooh, lad.
Come on. Yes!
Reroll one.
I'm getting the warp table.
I'm sorry, Nuka.
We're
I'm
going
sorry,
on a
Ritualist.
trip.
I'm sorry to myself.
Roll 1d100.
I'm just hoping that's the minimum range. Right, 1d100.
No, that's the bad table, fam.
There you go. Oh, that was one.
Oh no, it's the 14th number.
Oh no, not 14. No. We are not doing any more gas joke, please. Well, there was no securing of any kind of people. We weren't. No. No children. No children being saved. This is not happening.
Woo, lad. Woo. No. Reality quake. Reality buckles around the Psyker, and area radiating out 3d10 meters from him is sundered. Solid objects alternately rot, burn, and freeze, and everyone and anything in the area takes such and such damage, ignoring armor. Warded objects, demons, and untouchables half the damage rolled.
Ooh.
Yeah, going on a trip.
Well, what a time to end the entire series.
Sorry, why did I hear we are going on a trip and then end the entire series?
Someone rolled a 1 and a 2, and then an 88.
Oh. Isn't that quite a good roll though? On
No, that's reality quake. That's literally everything around him explodes.
I'm right next to you, you dick.
No. Well, to be fair, it will still affect you, but it wasn't me. It was my robot. So like, it wasn't really my fault, to be honest.
Can I dance counter away from the elf?
Actually,
You answered your own question there.
quick question.
well,
What's the
well, I
max
can fly.
distance of it?
It doesn't matter. It's reality itself is being ripped apart.
Yeah, but I can fly.
You can't fly away from all your problems, Naka.
I can dance really well.
You can dance if you want to, and you can leave your fucking friends behind, but
Oh my god! If
can't.
you dance, it has to just be fucking shooting stars. Just.
And just hold his leg and say, "You're staying here, bitch."
Do you want to be in the air when the Geller field fails?
See the Zimbabwe Parliament. Just see when that
That was,
motherfucker.
okay,
bounces
one,
up.
it was Uganda. Get your shit together.
Well, it's the same thing. Fuck off.
No, it's not.
It is. Fuck off.
Zimbabwe hates white people. Uganda hates
That's
gays.
racist.
It also hates
Let's see when
a
he
good parliament
pumps
system.
in and just jumps on the table and starts doing fucking like Michael Jackson spins because the table's so slidey, and then
We just-
jumps off.
just puts
You
on the
can't
red bandana.
moonwalk it into the sky away from reality being sundered. Sit and take your 15 damage like a normal person.
But he could, and it was totally awesome.
Question: what's the max distance, or what distance is it going?
Hang on, I'm looking it up. I believe
Just
it's 3D10.
dance.
Fuck off.
So, 3D10.
I may have done more damage to this party than I think the enemies have done.
Woo, lad! Okay, let's round it up to 20 foot.
In a
So
positive
I'm
sense,
not
though.
affected.
You're not affected. However, the front
Oh well,
of the,
this is good.
the front of the barnage is gone.
Nani?
Sorry.
The front
No.
of Monster Demon is also gone.
It's not even anything as like spicy as that. It's just like reality implodes for a second.
No, it's like when Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote when Tiggs explode and he's just staying there, coordination like.
Aiden, if you didn't know, like, whenever anybody rolls a 1, bad things happen. Very, very bad things.
Someone wished that we are implementing the warp perils table. Whenever someone rolls a 1 and then anything below 5 on the confirmation roll, it adds spice to the matter.
Also pain.
Yeah,
Mostly
mainly pain. Yeah, everyone takes 15 damage, including the enemy, which is a plus.
See, look, I was just thinking about you guys. Look,
Fucking
Bullshit.
shut up, you dick.
I am at 24 health at the moment.
Oh god. So how much damage did we take? 15?
Yes, 15. It goes through all DR.
oh, I'm just gonna fucking.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I hate you so much.
Not as much as I hate
Oh,
myself.
okay, Rudy, yeah.
Mm,
Oh god, I'm down to 128 health. How will I live?
You don't.
I am.
How much health do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I had like 140 something a minute ago because of fucking the blood drinking.
Fuck you. I have maximum of 62.
Oh no, I've got a shit ton of health because I'm a vampire. That's great. toughness. Son, toughness.
I keep forgetting that vampires get toughness for free for some stupid fucking reason.
Yep.
Who chose these feats for them to get? Anyway, will there be anything else? Or is Alpha done?
No, you
I think it's all it can do.
You want to shoot my dog while you're at it?
Oh, now you mention it. I mean, I kind of obliged, aren't I?
Duck, you're up. Seamus, it's Seamus' turn.
You know the thing that's currently attached to me?
Yes.
Does it have any, and this is going to sound odd, does it have any, like, open orifices that I could stick something in?
Fam, it is little but that.
But,
It is a writhing mass of mouths.
Okay, so what would I roll to just shove a bomb inside it?
That'll be a melee touch attack.
Melee touch attack, okay, second. Oh, for some reason I have a temporary mod that I shouldn't have. I get a. Assuming it's just a straight +8, as long as nobody's giving me any bonuses.
You get bonuses to hit. You get your +8, +4 from Ritualist, +4, no, +2 to hit from Aiden.
Yeah, somehow I think the bomb's going in.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll like to make note it's a precise bomb that,
Doesn't
probably
hit you.
won't.
So,
Yeah.
So we've entered like Killer Queen levels of precision.
Yes. You see, except I'm not a pussy who has to get my stand to do it. And
You're still a terrorist. No, there's no pussyfooting around that.
and
Just because you, because you lovingly wrapped the C4 in tinfoil and put the Mars bar next to it in the lunchbox and left it for some fucking British bloke to pick up doesn't make you any less of a coward.
I looked.
Makes you a more hands-on coward.
I looked the thing directly in. I'm presuming it has multiple eyes.
It's hard to tell.
I
really
just
hard to
look
tell.
at directly in what I think is the closest eye.
Mm-hmm.
Diddley Bay has no weaknesses.
Fucking shut.
And then he.
Roll your damage, fam.
Ooh,
Fucking hate this shit.
It kind of just stands. It just kind of remains there awkwardly. Unless you, is it fire damage?
It's bomb would be fire damage, yeah.
Okay. It does not appear harmed.
apparently it does
Fire.
have weakness.
Fire resistance 30.
Just
Well,
smiles back at you.
that was productive.
Can
It's kind of hard to tell what it's doing. It's kind of just a ball of cancer.
well, fuck. Would I be able to just shoot it for my second attack since I have my revolver out?
Yeah.
You know, if at first you don't
I-
Okay. This should
If you don't succeed, shoot this motherfucker.
yeah, this should be actually a +1 considering the Aiden Ritualist bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Oh yeah. So it's a 12 to hit, but it's like right in front of me, so I'm assuming it'll hit somewhat.
Okay, you got +2.
+1, it'll be
from
13.
+4 from Ritualist.
But it's a -5 considering it's my second attack.
Ah, true. I'm afraid that will miss.
Shit.
Can't-
Can I-
Boy can't
as
do
you
shit.
pull out your revolver and attempt to line up its muzzle with this thing's skull, one of its tendrils wraps around your arm and nearly twists it out of its socket as it parries you.
Can I just sadly fly away?
No.
You cannot just fly away from your problems.
I'm gonna roll a perception. Just cause. Do I notice anything?
You notice that because of where the bomb detonated, you've damaged the wall behind it.
Oh, Bigora.
And you can see cracks above the door.
Oh, Bigora. Do I notice anything else, or is it just that?
It's
it for
hard to
now?
tell as your ears are now bleeding to the point of deafness. It feels like you're underwater. You are having trouble maintaining your flight.
I thought I was standing on the.
Well, if you were to attempt, or you're still having trouble balancing, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because your eardrums have ruptured.
I just ask for help. That's all. I just ask for help, and in my turn.
Deadly boy
Ritualist.
requires assistance.
Yeah, I stand up, and I put. Actually, this thing is close to me. I don't even stand up. I just pull shield over me enough to shoot 2 bolts at this thing.
Okay. Roll away.
So, it's 1d20
Can kill a queen melt steel beams?
plus 2 plus 1 for a point blank shot.
Oh yeah, that
This
was
is this is the first, and this is the second roll.
Okay, is that including the +4 from yourself?
Not including plus 4 from myself.
Or +2 from Aiden? And... Okay, second one will miss, but the first one will hit.
Okay, so it's plus 1d10 plus 2. Really make macros, but I don't have time. I have a plus 4 from myself and plus 2 from Aiden. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Damage rolls. $15 points of damage. Oh, and plus 1d8 for infused bolts. So it's 15 plus 7.
The bolt takes off a chunk of its hide and pins it to the wall, though a lot of the creature is still writhing, attempting to basically rip Alpha's face off.
No, don't do it.
So that'd be
Also,
all.
Bill, I'll have you know, Killer Queen can't melt steel beams. His explosives are placed there beforehand, just like 9/11.
Someone pointed out, or Thoth pointed out, that Mud rolled a 14 and then an 88.
Yeah. Actually, can
Insecure.
I toss some gold coins at this thing? Do I have something left over movement?
You have a swift action left, just a swift action.
Does that include the swift action or no?
I'm not sure. I believe it's standard action for you to throw coins. I could be wrong.
So I'll just the swift action stand up and point my shield directly at this thing to prevent it from attacking me.
Okay.
Just on the ready.
Next up is the one trying to eat Mud's face.
My robot's face. It's important. Important distinction.
Sorry.
I know we look the same,
It's the
you
one
know.
trying to fight Duck's face.
Alright, sweet.
And the ready to action goes off. Oh, Duck.
No.
Do you know what aerial flanking looks like?
No.
Whoa.
As the first one is going to try and grab hold of the hand that you used to wield your revolver. and succeeds.
Can I try an
Now it's
acrobatics or any
battlefield.
shit? Could any acrobatics, any fly roll or anything that I could attempt?
On your turn, you'll be able to try and break free of that. It's what's called a blade bind. It's a very rarely used maneuver. What it does is it allows the attacker to disable the use of one weapon until such a time that the defender breaks free. It's basically grabbing hold of that one hand and, keeping control of it.
Lovely.
And with its remaining attack. Okay.
I like that this is an area that was soaked in milk, electricity, nanomachines, and then just warp exploded.
Please, no more tentacle senpai.
Also, look in Pathfinder Private when you get a chance.
Okay. For the sake of convenience, I'll be placing it here, but it's actually one place to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just sitting making that in the background the entire time.
You were awfully quiet. Guys,
Of course, I'm the one surrounded by tentacle monsters.
Yes, you're Catholic.
Ooh.
I said tentacle monsters, not touching monsters.
Either or, to be honest. I'm not insinuating that the Catholic Church is run by aliens, but
They do probe Uranus. There you go. I feel I've been banned from the Vatican now.
we're finding new clocks to reset.
I've got 3 or 4 on the wall at the moment, just all going.
You're in luck. It needs to roll on the perils table. No, it doesn't.
Oh
It
no.
rolls on the phenomena table. So you roll a nat 20 on its fucking confirmation roll.
This may not be
Wait.
good.
We used to have one clock for there, but for some reason it started going backwards.
I mean, we've got about one for religious queenism.
I just took a look at Duck.
Okay, now you know how it was so loud that it was deafening people. It's now echoing on itself.
Oh, get fucked, Duck.
To be fair, I have that like +10 resistance, so am I okay there?
You're already deaf, and it rolled a 1, so it
Oh,
missed.
Oh, thank fuck. Haha, I'm deaf.
Who said that?
I can be deaf and famine. Okay, that'll be its turn because it should hit its job. Mark 3, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna be a little bit more precise with this one, I think. Maybe
Just a fucking bit.
maybe this time I'm gonna go slightly less for the possible team kill. I'm gonna choose. Now, the thing is that I had my previous robot and I made it communist, and I thought, you know what? I feel like I'm not really representing the political spectrum enough, so I've modified it slightly. The Blitzkrieg.
Jesus.
We now can no longer play. People in Germany are being arrested for watching this.
I'm sorry, Reichberg. I'm sorry. Oh, see, look, Layman isn't on, so technically
Picora.
he's fine. He's safe. He's safe.
It's straight up just a fucking swastika.
Oh, great! We have fucking Microsoft over here.
Demon.
What if
Steven.
Layman had been on? You know what that would actually get him arrested. Like, actually, like get him fucked.
It's fine. We're not playing Wolfenstein.
Why did you just go like this, like the Golden Dawn logo or something? Denial.
Because it didn't have the same effects. It didn't have the same effect. How am I meant to offend people?
Oh god,
a
no.
wolf hook, maybe? I don't know. Something. Like a
I don't know
sun-
history.
The Black Sun.
Demon.
Yeah.
German technology is the greatest technology in the world.
God damn it!
We have reached rock bottom.
Von Roboheim.
episode-
Oh.
No,
First episode
no. We
we
found battle. We've reached battle tendency.
Ahmed von Stroheim.
I'm making that hat right now. He's getting hair right now.
Oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
God, so horrible. I worked so hard on this episode.
Oh my god. That's what I wanted. Oh.
Fucking Microsoft. Microsoft.
Do you want to see? Do you want to know what I called it? I called the image file.
What?
I named the drones after like X, Y, and Z. So I called this one drone history X. There you go.
God damn it.
So I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. Let me highlight the drawing. Oh no, I can't. You got to move to switch your list. I'm gonna.
It's gonna start a robot ethno state. It's gonna send all the Mexicans back across the border.
Ooh. All organics must be removed.
No,
They have lower IQs. So.
but in the Mech in Mexico.
Oh god, they're not sending their best. So I'm gonna move him over
Remove
there.
humanoid.
I'm then gonna have him attack the sludge monster thing.
Okay, with the bonuses given. Actually, wait. Do these guys
No,
even
it
get
doesn't. It
morale
wouldn't get
bonuses? They
No, it
don't,
wouldn't
in that
get
case it will
bonuses,
miss.
Okay, cool. Also, for my move action, I'm just gonna turn into a mist. There you go.
Oh, great. So Microsoft Sam gets his gas friend.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm just trying to stick with a theme, you know. Ashes in the air, you know.
For fuck's sake. I worked so hard on that thematic element and it's been turned into a Holocaust joke. I'm so angry. Oh, lad.
Yeah, Mud mysteriously returned to his home planet. Welcome to the
And it was mysteriously replaced with Razor Fist.
Oh.
Anyway, Aiden, please save me from these people.
Preferably save me.
When has anyone ever saved the Irish? Sorry, was that a bit too raw?
Some Native Americans sent some money during the famine.
That's the bleakest thing I've heard. You know shit's got real when the Native Americans like, yo dude, you need this more than us.
They start putting a concert on for you.
Why do you think the casinos are made?
Instead of waving banners, they're waving their smallpox blankets about the place.
This'll fight the famine, bio.
Why are the Native Americans fucking Irish? Oh god, that would have changed fucking history, wouldn't it?
Jesus, they would have died quicker.
Just look at the map. It's like 3 creatures around the duck.
Oh. On you go, Aiden, please.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. I'm trying to think actually of how that'll be helpful. Okay.
Don't blame yourself. Duck isn't it?
You have done a remarkable job
Staying alive.
in saving these pricks from themselves.
Amazing. Deadly boy has no weaknesses.
Doesn't even scratch the creature. Doesn't even get through the resistance.
Russell is spinning in his grave so fucking fast he can tunnel a hole to fucking China.
So if I use Allegro on myself, which is essentially haste,
Mm-hmm.
does that give me another action afterwards, or does that not apply until my next turn?
Haste works by. Let me double check.
While Bill checks here, check the Pathfinder private. I mean, a very special picture.
Oh god.
Okay.
Fucking Holocaust robots and infected rituals.
Lost just sent me an image.
When you make a full attack, you get an extra attack,
Okay.
which is made
but-
with your full attack bonus, and you get +1 to hit, +1 to dodge, and reflex saves, and you move faster. Basically you get +30 movement speed, but you do not get an extra action. until you don't get extra actions. There's only one item in the game that still does that version of haste, and it's an artifact, and it kills you. I'm not exaggerating. Like, one of the items is like, yeah, this uses old school haste that kind of ages you a year every time you use it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, old haste was fucking strong, but it killed you.
Okay. Right. Okay. So if I use that on myself, I do still get another chance to attack. Still this turn, I get a chance to attack in addition to
I
that.
believe so. I believe Allegro is just Swift. So.
Okay. So I'll do that. And then can I still move, or would the only action I get then to be to attack?
You can. There is a form of movement you can do that can let you still full attack. It's called a 5-foot step, which is a single. You can step to a square adjacent to the one you're in. It never provokes an attack of opportunity.
Demon check Pathfinder private.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna move a step back because this is getting a little fun.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll attack the one directly in front of me. So.
Okay. You actually have quite a few attacks now. Okay, actually, I double check how many you get. Main attack, haste for 2, rapid shot for 3, base attack bonus gives you 4. Was that it? Oh, multi shot gives you regular, rapid shot, multi shot, haste. Yeah. Okay. Roll 5d20. We shall have to sort you out some macros during the down. Okay. You got the slash on the wrong side, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Ooh, lad. Okay. I can tell you right now, most of those hit. Like, one misses, so roll your damage 5 times. 4 times. 4 times.
Okay, hang on. I gotta remember how to do that again.
No worries, fine.
I can't believe that fucking happened. Can't believe we made a fucking swastika drone. The opinions reflected in the text from my wife's son's fucking streams do not reflect the
None of us are
opinions of
racist
Nicola V
anymore.
or the tales of my
Anymore.
son. It is purely upon this fucking Anglo scumbag, and he needs to burn in hell.
Except for fucking knackers. But they're not people, so.
I was waiting for that. I fucking knew you were going to say that.
I think that was a 1d8 plus 3 plus 2. So.
Yep.
Look, I'm not gonna feel bad about representing, it being a true centrist, to be honest. So.
Yeet.
You're not a centrist just because a swastika has many lines of symmetry.
Like, all I'm saying, if I was swastika, I'd be right in the middle, with a little point where everything converges.
Wouldn't a sun wheel be way more centrist? I mean, I get that the like black sun still use that fucking thing.
I'll replace it.
Uses
With
century.
what's the one that the Golden Dawn? I'll just use that one next time. I'll just keep on changing it.
That would be appreciated, especially by Chef.
By Chef, yeah, he'd be like, no, it's
Yeah,
okay, guys.
Yeah, please change it for next time so Layman can actually come back on the stream.
I'm.
Can we blur it in post?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it a censor bar. I got this.
Also, the Golden Dawn logo. You know those S's you used to draw on your desk at school?
Oh, yeah,
It looks like one of those with severe autism.
It
That's
just
the Golden
looks
Dawn logo.
It just looks
So
like-
just Greek.
it just looks broken, doesn't it? It just
It,
doesn't
it
right.
looks like someone couldn't decide between drawing a swastika and drawing the "Don't step on the snack" image.
Oh, that needs to be done. Someone needs to
Definitely
Photoshop that
fucking
now.
chef.
Just a really shit swastika. Don't.
Don't gas
Yeah,
us.
do it for chef. Do a swastika made out of yellow snakes.
Yeah, if I turn it back
Oh,
on its,
lad.
if I turn it back on its previous axis, can I just say it's a Buddhist symbol? Can I just like, hey, look, guys, don't
It's a Tibetan.
It
good luck
also
charm.
has to be canted like 45 degrees.
It's a Tibetan good luck charm. Please, Nicholas Sturgeon, don't fucking get me arrested.
The clock says
Yes,
Yeah,
because Nicholas
remove,
Sturgeon.
remove the smiley
the
face.
Buddhist
Oh,
symbol.
Oh,
Just say it's Buddhist swastika.
where's where is? No, I'm coming up with a solution. A solution that will only need to be done once.
okay, I need to double check this. Okay, one, you got it the wrong way fucking round.
I wouldn't know. I'm not racist.
Well, I used
I'm
to
out.
be,
I'm
so I
out.
know you got it the wrong way
I've got
around.
wrong in I've got this. I'm out. Not my fault anymore.
I'd rather leave it the wrong way around, please. Fucking.
Oh, don't worry. Now Bill's mentioned it, I feel like I'm obliged to
Yeah,
correct it.
if it's that way around, it's the peace symbol. Also, you got it. It really does depend on if you want it candid or not. It's really neither here nor there. It's gonna
How you
look a
do-
bit shit either way.
How you doing over there, Ian?
What?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I've realised it's very hard to blur something that's in
And-
pixels.
And you got 3 more damage rolls to make.
Oh,
Hit
I didn't.
hold.
Okay, I didn't do that. Do it 3 more times.
Sorry. Yeah, 3 more times, please.
You know, I'm okay with this turn taking very long because I just look at the initiative order and I look at the placement of those creatures.
And could you roll me 4d6, please? Okay. So, okay. How would you like to spread these shots out?
Okay. Oh, it's. Fucking, yeah, there's now.
Kira, no!
No!
They're coming for us.
Oh no! Oh no!
No!
It's coming for me.
So. I can shoot it more than one then? At the
Yes,
same-
you've got 4 arrows to spread out amongst these 3,
Okay.
well, 4, well, 5 if you're not terribly fond of duck.
Oh, you
6 if you're not terribly fond of any of the bots.
Let's
Pretty
do the one that's. Hang on. I don't know how to, again, like, highlight them.
Oh, on the sidebar, with the arrow in that, go down to the ruler beneath the magnifying glass. That will give you a pointer.
Okay, that one, and then that one. 2 on
Okay.
each.
Angela. Okay. Let's go. That's 2, 7, and 9, plus 6 and 5.
I'm gonna go for that one in the south for my turn, by the way.
Okay, and the
Nice. No, it's
this
just.
one's already taken a lot of falling damage, so the one on the left, which is on the deck, has 2 arrows just thudded into its chest. Before it becomes a writhing mass of sparking nightmare before falling limp. I think it took a bunch of falling damage earlier and was on the 4. And the one on the right will take 6 plus 15, 19. Okay, that one isn't as injured, but it is bloodied. So as Duck, as you're trying your best not to get murdered, but by these creatures, the one that has just leapt across at you begins erupting in blue sparks and streaming lightning, and begins smoking quite horribly, emitting a stench that, whilst you're deaf, makes you wish you were a Nosmic. It's still alive. It's just very badly burned.
Oh shit, my character epilepsy.
Oh no.
It's red hot chili pepper.
They told me that haemophilia would never come up.
Wow, man, the role playing's so good you can almost hear that creature clattering about the place. It's amazing.
Christ. As long as I'm not dead.
Is it me or is
Oh no, I just realised what's next. Never mind, retract that statement.
Don't worry, it's actually a penalties. There's a fucking harpoon on it.
or is that Daka the most violated member of the party?
Don't
The
worry.
dog violated him. Those zombies in the last fight with Punchy violated him. These alien creatures violated the duck.
If anything, I'm supposed to be the violator.
Surprise.
What the fuck have you done to that drone?
Well, all I've done is I've blurred out the offensive material.
Is that Stroheim's hell?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh, it should be noted, all the arrows that this bow has shot are glowing like sun rods. So they're just glow sticks, essentially.
Don't save. Don't save.
It's a rave bot.
Brave arrows. Basically any given Warframe arrow. Okay, this one here, the badly tased one. We'll do what all tased things do best and try in vain to maim the thing in front of them. Miss. Hit. Miss.
What the fuck is that?
What is what?
I keep hearing clattering.
Oh, I think
There's
it's
somebody
the.
throwing shit.
I think it's the
about
German
place.
police. I think I've gone too far. Lads.
Duck. Total of 11 damage past your DR.
Big order. I think I've taken 21 about so far.
You just seem annoyed.
Ritualist, it's you bitch. I knew it was you. Fucking control your thought.
And the one here that's getting the fucking Reich dropped on it. Will make it do its best Antifa impression and try and punch a Nazi. And will be about as effective as the average fucking Antifa soy boy and roll it with one decent hit. Which, to its credit, it will roll max damage on.
If you drink soy, you lose 5 strength instantly. Fun fact.
Mine's 4 strength, my dude. Anyway, let's go against Alpha.
Hell yeah.
And we'll go ahead and do... $14 points of damage.
Cool. Did it hit? Sorry.
Yes.
That means it should take. Where's Pence? Gone. Oh, here he is. It takes that much electric damage. 1. Oh, nice.
Boop.
Aha. Oh shit! Did I actually do it? Did I actually kill it?
It's hanging by a thread.
Nice.
You just fucking prod it.
It basically just bit it and fell over in a heap. Nuck, you're up.
Pardon me.
Actually.
Well, I am gonna fucking first. Gonna fuck it. I'm gonna use my acrobatics to get a jump off of Ritualist's shoulder. And well, I know he's probably hurting, but you know, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the Jew. So,
I will end you.
And I'm the bad one. Can we just clarify that? I mean,
Well,
and I get a 28 on my fly. So I'm
to those
gonna,
at home, yes, that was a first edition check.
yeah, I'm gonna fly over to here. So above Aiden, I'm gonna go up to this guy, and I am gonna scalp him with golden swipe. So 55 damage.
Okay, he explodes.
Alright, good. Well, I get to move him 10 feet, so can I move him 10 feet down so he explodes a little less over me?
Yes. Well, he's on the upper floor, so I propose you just eject him out through the ceiling.
Ah, good stuff. And I'm going to use my Swift to get back my body colonel. Chief Jink. Done.
Racist.
I think it is that all the attacks. Oh, I know the fellas over there.
No,
just one
Duck's,
left.
Duck's still getting to a Harush. The one man to Harush.
Jeez.
Okay, you got to appreciate his.
Oh, Danny boy, the babes.
This night, Danny Boy can do to you anymore. Oh shit! Actually, that does damage. Fuck. Should
I still say the best title is Sam Hyde, the One Man Clan. Such a strong title. That sounds like a fucking Dark Souls boss.
Oh no! It would just be like a collection of Sam Hydes.
No, it's one. You only need one, and the rest of the boss fight is a noose and a tree, and he beats your ass with the tree.
Oh no!
It's like Giant Dad, but Sam Hyde's face.
He holds it by the noose and he swings the tree trunk around.
Like he just jumps up into the rafters and then just drops down in the car, just rams you. Oh god!
No, he is the noose. That's why he always chokes people out. The weak should fear the strong.
Oh god!
I have evolved past the need for a noose. No, I just hang out of a tree naturally like a bat.
A fucking.
Jeez.
There was so much intrigue and mystery, and just everything degenerated into pure cancer like it always does.
Yep.
Nothing cannot be
I worked
unruined.
so hard with the descriptions this week, and yet we're still down to Sam Hyde, the One Man Clan. Now he'd make a good Dark Souls boss.
So I'm
Wait.
gonna help Duck. I'm gonna try and shoot the dudes.
I think the only way he knows how, sending bombs in.
I'm gonna,
Help
no,
me like you help him like you helped me.
okay, I'm sorry, Duck.
Another one and fucking crit fumble and send him to the fucking Shadow Realm. I will laugh my ass off the next
Which
week.
just makes little Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I curse thee.
Right, okay. I'm gonna do a ranged attack. I'm gonna use my crossbow against the fella up in the raft, attacking your boy Duck. Please, I don't need a 1. I'll take that.
That'll do. That will hit.
And then I'll do heavy crossbow. Yep. Static sheath. Yep. So you can ignore the fire damage.
Pins it to the wall.
Nice.
It falls limp.
Take that. There's not any like secret shit where like I blow up by accident or take that.
Deadly.
That's all he's gonna do. That's all he's gonna do.
I just stick my revolver in my mouth and
Where's that fucking
And you missed.
no.
I'm afraid that we're out of initiative order, so you'd have to roll no initiative, and chances are you would lose.
No. I just heal
Oh
all the
yeah, I
damage I
forgot.
took.
You heal yourself better through your gun than through the rest of your means.
So it kind of evens out.
Yeah. I'll cast
So I
heal
basically
on
just
myself
got
as well.
tentacle raped for no reason. The only scars that are left are my mental.
Okay.
How much healing do I get, Bill?
Alright, so what's on the other
That
side
will
of
be
the door?
your level plus your wisdom modifier. Okay. All that's left is the doors at the back.
Alright, Duck, you want to open them up now that you've scooped yourself off the floor?
And I will also eat
It's
some
crumbling, yeah. The doors are
Oh.
crumbling, yeah.
The doors are just in places turning to ash.
I just push. I just push the air. I just push the air. I've lost all hope.
The hinges wither to ash beneath even the inclination of your touch. And I won't be so cruel as to have a cliffhanger just there, so...
Oh, spiders. Mm-mm.
No, not quite.
I throw a bomb down it.
As you push him between doors, the noise and soil give way beneath your eyes into a yawning, cavernous void. Nothing but endless, empty space unfold beneath the tainted earth here, and there are sharp reefs of resin lining the cyclopean wound. It's as if you're staring into a bottomless pit.
Alright, what the fuck do we do with that then?
I can throw a bomb down it.
Flammable.
The bomb falls and falls.
We're about to find out.
Falls. And with a light, illuminates something.
Oh, nice.
It appears to be a panel of some description. As if an old steel door. It's buried, whatever it is, like a bunker.
Well, Duck, you've got sonic resistance and you can fly. Down you get.
No.
Redeem yourself.
Wait, Nuka, can't you fly as well?
I'm incredibly weak to Sonic. It's like my one weakness.
You noticed it is deathly quiet now.
Oh, is it? Alright, well, fuck it. I'll go
The
down
noise
there
has stopped, as far as you can tell.
Fuck it.
Even the noise from the outside gives way. It's just deathly silence.
I have in my brain, this is called...
Demon, how about we throw Von Stroheim down?
It's ion torch.
Listen here.
His legs will break, but it'll be okay.
Right, I'm gonna use a combination.
This will be for Germany, my friend.
My acrobatics and my flying to start heading down now.
Okay.
I give Naka a torch so he can, like, illuminate.
Didn't Lemon give us all like glowy
Yeah.
torches?
He did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just use the floating torch that Lemon gave me. Alright,
Just as you are at the lip of the chasm,
Anus.
and about to dive down, you can see the very bottom. It's that glass. Looks like a sheet of glass. As you fly down into this gulf, first of all you notice that it turns deathly cold. Colors become more muted. Even the ones with vivid colors above give way to this horrid, dull grey.
fuck
even
is
the-
this?
even the-
abyss? Am I gonna come out of this as a fucking rabbit?
As you descend, even the color of your own flesh leaves, leaving only monochrome. There's something buried here, deep in the earth.
Okay, is there anything I can grab hold to try and pull it out?
It's too vast for that. But you do find what appears to be a door. As mentioned, there's an old glass panel.
Okay. Relate to everybody with the mental powers. What I'm saying.
There
I
appears to be
chuck
something,
another.
there appears to be something written on the glass.
What's it say?
So if we can all see it, can I do Lore Master or Bardic Knowledge?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you be taking 20 or go with the...
Okay, yeah, do the 20, I guess.
Okay. You know what this is. This is an ether ship. This is basically a magically enhanced airship designed in order to go between the stars. They are understandably incredibly rare. This one appears to be a very small vessel. It appears to have crash landed rather violently.
Sweet, Disc 2 airship.
So it's like a space airplane.
This appears to be a small chunk of one, more of an escape pod. It says on the exterior, Epimetheus.
Oh shit! Somebody's referencing a movie.
Okay. Oh,
Has anybody watched?
As you,
I'm gonna Google Epimetheus.
as you stand this like what appears to be a bulkhead, you see something odd. The
What?
glass cracks.
oh. I ready myself to fucking cut anything in half.
The glass formation at the deepest depths of the pit seems to almost hum within the silence. And there's a light keening builds to a deafening pitch. The glass cracks again.
Oh no.
And with one incredible updraft, you are flung free of the chasm here, with enough force to impact you into the ceiling.
Ow.
So did you find anything, or?
And with that, something erupts out. A torrent of green, black energy erupts from the wound, burning stone to vapor and ripping time and space like soft flesh beneath a glass scourge. A roiling mass of alien light strobes and flashes, lashing out with tendrils of light against all matter within reach, withering whatever it can touch to ash.
Ooh.
So are you saying I should throw another bomb in there?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I used
And we'll leave it there, folks.
yeah, I rolled a 29 on my wings though, by the way, so let it fucking
You won't be taking damage from the fall.
nice. Well, my updraft. Oh god. Spippy green shit. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, that looks like a fucking face on it.
Oh, that's well spooky.
It's fucking
Anyway.
gas.
Oh no.
Well, hopefully you'll join us next week, folks, and we'll be able to see just how nasty this can get. Once again, we're here, folks, at the Tales from My Wife's Son team. Thank you for being with us here, and we hope to see you all next week.
Hope you enjoyed
Not-
the art.
Remember,
I'm not that side.
remember, knackers aren't people.
Hey.